Hello, Twitch. You won the race again. Still waiting on YouTube.
Hey.
I'm going to make sure Twitch is up and running properly. YouTube just, I would check YouTube, but it never has any technical issues. It's usually just slow. Alright, Twitch is good to go. YouTube's probably good. It's probably okay. Anyway, how's y'all's week? How you doing? How's it going?
It was a long week
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel
and a
that.
short weekend.
I also feel that.
Yeah. It's been a long week. I'm happy to be here with y'all.
I'm excited for D&D.
Yes.
Dude, me too.
Excited to kill some dragons, explore some dungeons. I will say I think I fought one dragon in my entire D&D career. Maybe two max in like the last 5 years.
Season 2 is coming soon.
Oh, okay. Spoilers.
Oh, Matt.
We're
Oops, all
required to fight a
dragons.
dragon at some point, I guess.
It's
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons. How can you not fight a dragon, man?
I do like the idea that, like, and I'm so sorry if I spoil the ending of season 2, but it's like, we finally beat all the vampires, thank God. And then if we just hear the leathery wings flapping in the distance.
Like roar. It's like, oh, well.
The time
Yeah.
of fire has begun. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Once you got rid of all the vampires, the natural predator to dragons, the dragon population flourished.
Or maybe there's a vampire
God.
dragon.
Oh shit!
No!
It's like
There's not.
it's like
That
a
would be
it's like a
stupid.
giant terrifying scaly lizard with like a widow's peak.
Yeah, he's got a widow's peak. He's got a collar. Two like slightly longer teeth than normal.
There you go. Yeah.
Anyway,
God,
hi
can you
guys.
imagine
Welcome
the
to Fresh
blood that I
Rolls.
would need? Hey, bye.
Oh.
What'd you say?
Oh, I said, hey, hi.
No, before that. I feel like it was really funny.
No, that was it. I just said,
No,
hey,
oh,
hi.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I don't
I
think
thought
I
we were
said anything
continuing
else.
the dragon thing.
Oh, maybe. I'm so out of it right now. Hi.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, dude. My brain's fried. But we're playing D&D anyway. Hi, welcome to Fresh Rolls. This is a weekly D&D show that happens on Sunday nights, most of the time, and we play tabletop RPGs, and that's about all you need to know. My name's Preoccupied, or Matt, well, you could call me either, and I will be your DM for tonight. We are playing the Time of Blood campaign. We are back. We're doing vampire shit. It's going to be a good time for me, potentially traumatizing for the players.
What?
Does everybody know what happened in the last session? Does anybody want to give us a recap?
I mean, I know what happened, but I want to make sure you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
I have a faint memory.
I have some stuff here we can add in.
If everybody wants to like kind of go in a circle and tell me like events kind of in the order that they happened, everybody who contributes will get inspiration.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Okay. Well, let me find my fucking notebook if we're gonna get treats for this.
And remember,
got one.
inspiration in this campaign is stackable. What do you got for me, Tofar?
I got a bag of holding for my search because I got 2 20s.
You did get that. Enjoy inspiration.
Yeah, boy.
Did we fight a
wait.
Minotaur?
You did.
Oh my god, yeah. Yes.
But who was the
Yeah.
Minotaur fighting? Anybody know?
A big
so we-
Warforged.
Correct.
Yeah,
So
we
Warforged name XJ505.
the Rat King
Inspiration
asked us
for
to
you,
go
Fomar.
and the Rat King asked us to go investigate the Iron Isle or Iron Island because all of his rats kept getting destroyed before he could see what was going on. And we realized that what was going on was they were getting destroyed because they kept getting in the middle of a fight between these two titans, a giant Warforged XJ505 and a large Minotaur who bitch slapped Skrunk really hard during the first round of combat, whose name eludes me, but I know you put it into, I believe, important characters
I sure did.
into our Discord.
What was it? Oh, I didn't get his name.
I also put in a
Theros.
character Theros, indeed.
Theros. Yes, very, very Minotaur-esque name.
Inspiration for you, Felix.
Thank you.
Let's see what else can we.
I also
I
put a
have-
character into the Discord who you're going to meet this session. Just ignore that for now.
No.
I have that
No
Wisteria
spoilers.
called Magalnar, and we're going to meet Magalnar's protege in a small village on a coast.
Yes.
That's having a dispute over a witch burning, and it's a religious community in a
Oh,
tense
yes.
situation, and we need to stop the infighting.
Correct.
I
Inspiration for
feel
you.
like we're
Yay.
missing something else. I feel like we're missing something.
You are missing a pretty key event.
What about Ravis? He went to the
Ravis.
table of the Brotherhood.
Yes. Well, that is a
and
key
let them
event.
know
Yeah.
that he drank blood and now he needs to be like put away for like a time.
Yeah, they're gonna
Until the
put him in a
blood-
cupboard for a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
he has been exiled by the Brotherhood.
Ooh.
So
Not to
he's
sound like
got to
I've
go stay in isolation until his powers go away because they are corrupting.
So not to sound bitter, like I've been waiting for this for a few weeks. But last session, Harvey bought it, or 2 sessions ago, Harvey bought a cake for everyone. No one remembered it. It was treated like a
Nobody
fake
did
event.
remember it, but it did
I
happen. It's in my notes.
think
I
we-
have it very
we-
thoroughly detailed.
We talked about
No,
that
I think
last time.
Wait, are you talking about the therapy cake?
Yeah, the therapy cake.
Uh,
Everybody last session was just like, "That's not real. We didn't do that."
Oh, okay. Okay,
No,
can
I
I
vividly remember the
explain?
therapy cake.
I made a portal joke and said the cake is a lie, and then it kind of delved into we all acted like there was never a cake, and that one's my
Oh,
fault, and I'll
I
take
missed
the
that.
blame on that.
I've
I
been
completely
waiting
missed the cake
2
is a lie
weeks
joke.
for this.
It happened so
I-
fast, I couldn't correct it in the moment. I just let it go.
Speaking of missing jokes, I'm gonna warn everybody right now. I thought it was an issue with my audio that affected stream. No, it's just my fucking headphones. So if I miss something you say, there's a good chance my headphones went out for a second.
Okay.
Just a fair warning right off the bat. Sorry, chat, if I have to make people repeat stuff. But it may happen. Yes, there is one more major event that happened.
Ooh,
Does
let me
anybody
see.
remember?
Let me review my notes.
No, I don't think so. I only have like 3 things written down for our last session.
For
That's
some
fair.
reason, Ripple has hiccups. I have that written down.
I
Oh, yeah, you
remember
got the
we a
hiccups for
Moss
some
Shine
reason.
Potion.
You did get that.
Let me look. I feel like something. I know we took Theros and XJ505 onto our ship.
That's it.
So we have-
Theros joined your crew, and XJ505 is now on board as cargo, I guess.
Yeah, until I can turn him into a Gundam.
Potentially. We'll
One
see how
day.
it goes. How you roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might take a little while. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, you guys did talk to the Rat King at the end of the session. And he now knows what he needs to know. You guys are all squared away for now. And now you are free to go about your adventure business or take on this job for the Adventuring Guild and go to a potential wish burning.
Were we already heading
don't
that
like-
way last time? I don't remember that.
I don't think we
believe
set
you
course yet.
We're talking about just heading out to do basically the last main quest of the season. But you haven't decided yet. There are still things you can go do if you
Yeah,
prefer. That will just elongate
are-
the season though. That's
Are
up
there
to you.
any like story leads that we haven't hit on? I feel like we've been pretty tight narratively. Other than like, I think you guys had a quest for what's the? I mean, my
Stump.
character doesn't know his name, but yeah, Stump. I think you guys have a quest for Stump that I don't know if that got completed, but that's the only thing I can think of.
Definitely not
Uh,
Not
completed.
about Stump.
Yeah, no, you guys have not been looking for plants. But you
I think
might
I
They're
find one
able
of
to.
them this session. You also have the Coliseum that you haven't done, but that can absolutely be a season 2 thing if you would like it to be. it probably would be better to go into that as highly leveled as possible.
I just feel like you're gonna beat my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Harvey
I
one
am.
shot KO. One shot KO.
Very potentially. I mean, to be honest, in this campaign, there's always that potential that you could just get one shot. I'm sorry.
It's fair.
Well, at least you're
Unfortunately, my
honest.
bosses are broken as fuck.
I'm so nervous. I
So-
only have one item for Stump.
You only have. You should have 3.
I don't know who
Uh.
has the other items, but I have the Blood Lily. So I don't know how much we have. Well, I guess you just said 3 to take to him.
Yes. Which I mean, 3 out of 5 ain't bad. There are 2 you missed, but that's okay. You will be in areas where they will be in the future.
I mean, Stump's like a long living elf. He'll be fine. He's fine.
I agree.
I mean,
I
so
think we go
Stump's
to the
chilling.
witch burning
I think we go to the witch burning.
because I'm really excited for the events to follow.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. I am actually. I haven't. It's been a long time since I've been to a season finale of a game, so I want to see what Matt
No
has in
side
store for
quest
us.
era. We're not in
Yeah,
our side
not
quest era.
to meta game, but like I want to see where this goes.
Fair enough. Alrighty.
Felix,
Fuck
what do you
them
know?
side quests. Let's do this shit.
I just know
What do
that
you
I've
know?
been, I just know that I was a roommate of Matt's for like a long time, and I know how his sick, fucking twisted brain works, and I know that we're probably in for a surprise.
Yeah.
Not a surprise. We're in for some bullshit, and I want to
That
see
too.
where this man's bullshit goes.
I'm so afraid right now. I'm so
Everything you
afraid.
said was correct.
Be. We 100% should be afraid.
Yeah.
I cannot stress. I know I'm smiling, but that's a fear response.
I've been
You're
writing
doing
this
it. I know
campaign
I'm
for years, so
Like- No, it's like I'm smiling right now, but the light inside of me is dying.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna make sure
There's
that
no-
shit goes out.
No,
Even if I have
no.
to snuff it out.
We're not reliving so many tragic moments. I still am not over the last campaign we did with Tofar when we thought your barrel cactus was gonna die.
It was
Yeah.
devastating.
That was a whole situation too.
I'm so sorry
I
for what
don't-
I'm
I
about
don't
to do to you.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be
Let's
good.
go.
Yeah,
Let's
fuck
go,
us up.
I guess.
Fuck us up,
Destroy
Dungeon
us.
Daddy.
You guys start this session on a very actually nice evening. It's sunny. The sun is setting. The water is shimmering, and off in the distance you see land, the coast, the east coast of Ursith, a place you guys haven't been in quite some time. You see as you get closer, they're just rolling green hills. Off in the distance, a dense forest. But to get there, you must ascend a cliff. There is a beach that ends in just white cliffs. From this distance, you can't see a way up, but there is a dock, so somebody must have carved something into the cliff. As you approach shore, what are you guys doing?
I think Skrunk is just standing on the deck, just looking out at this cliff and just sighing deeply. Because why can't it just be like an elevator? Why can't it just be a ladder?
Where's the fun in
I don't know
that?
what now.
I don't know, man. It'd be nice if you think there'd be like a nice beach we could dock at or something that wouldn't require, I don't know, scaling a 400-foot wall in order to get to this place, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'm just not seeing anything. Can I make a perception check to see if there's any sort of easy way up this?
Absolutely.
Okay. That is a... Hold on. Come on, buddy.
For reference, you are
Oh, shit.
very far away from shore right now. You can just kind of
Fuck
like make
me.
out the outlines of stuff.
Yeah, that's a 12.
That's 12. Hold on, actually. Let's see how good that is.
I like the let's see. Let's see if it's
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's good enough to see something. You don't really see a way up the cliff, But you do, at the base of the cliff, pretty close to the docks, see a square hole in the cliff.
He kind of squints and says, I see a square hole in the cliff, and I don't know if I should be excited or concerned.
Maybe it's a cave.
I'm
I
both.
swear, though. Oh, yeah, you're still here.
Yeah, oh yeah. Bram comes walking up from below decks, wiping grease off of his hands. Seems like he's been working on something. Yeah, no, he's come to join the conversation.
What have you been working on?
What you working on there, bud?
Well, actually, I've been thinking if we had something, I don't know, with heavy firepower and great speed, it might be a bit helpful to us, against, vampires and whatnot. I don't know if it'll kill them, but should do something, right? And he holds up a small metal disc that you guys haven't really seen until you met since you met Bram. In the middle of it, a little white light is blinking.
Bram, we appreciate it, but we got all the speed and firepower I need right here. I don't want to flex my little muscles.
That I bet you do, Hobby.
Yeah.
What's that you got there?
That's my beck and call. I'm gonna see if somewhere out there, my ship is still floating around. If it is, it should come to this, but you never know.
Could I give it a quick look and, assess it for any extra magic?
I mean, it's not very magic. It's all like electronics.
I just need to look at it real fast.
Yeah, have at it. Just don't turn it off.
Okay, let's what's on the little disc?
There are 3 buttons. 2 of them kind of like extend and detract the range, depending on what you want to pick up that beck and call. And one of them turns it on and off. In the center, there's a little divot with a white light that's just blinking.
So, what's this little white light here?
That's it searching for my ship. Once it finds it, it should turn green.
Oh.
Huh.
And once the ship starts coming, it should turn blue.
Well, here you go, and I'm gonna hand it back to him.
Right? Here's hoping, could be helpful.
I'm gonna lean over to Ripple and kind of motion down.
Yes, Harvey.
Look, best case scenario, we have a flying ship out of this. Look, worst case scenario, he's not gonna give it up. We just take him out for it.
I mean, I just don't see the problem with him just doing his thing with it.
Oh, do you not want a spaceship?
I mean, I think he's gonna share with us, Harvey.
You guys are doing this literally right in front of me.
Oh, wow.
Just so you know, I'm on your side.
No, I know. I just think it's funny.
Rude to intrude, sir. Wow.
Oh, my bad. Yes, you're quite right.
What are you raised in a space barn?
Yes, actually.
Huh.
Look at Skronk. We should have probably taught Harvey how to, whisper. He's not really good at that.
No,
It's not
trust
even
me.
whispering, it's just talking.
Yeah. Yeah. Skunk's like, no, actually, this is the best possible outcome for all of us. We don't want that man to learn subterfuge.
I just think, gang would go really good with a ship, and if he's gonna be a problem about it, I think we just take it from him. I'm not gonna lie.
But I don't think he's
Whoa,
gonna be
whoa,
a
whoa.
problem about it.
He's a
It's
fool.
for group use.
Whoa.
I think
Everyone's
maybe Harvey,
listening.
you're the one who's where everyone's listening. Yeah, we're listening. You're talking out loud.
What are you talking
You didn't
about?
go anywhere. You're right here in front of us, Harvey.
I'm gonna walk off now.
That was really
Harvey
weird,
looks off
right,
into the
guys?
sunset. Yeah, I don't know why he wants
mean-
to rub me so bad.
Yeah,
Try
I
to help.
feel like you're not. I don't know.
I mean, Bram, you and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, and even I'm not willing to cross that boundary.
Right. It'd be that way.
It just feels like
Good
it
ship.
just feels like there's like a level of chaos within that rabbit that just it doesn't quite make sense, but it does at the same time.
It's a bit scary,
tiny
I'm not
body.
gonna lie.
Tiny body, a lot of chaos energy. It has to go somewhere, I guess.
I thought you would have to be a gremlin to act like a gremlin, to be honest. But no, turns out rabbits do it too.
Yeah. He'll be fine. He's not gonna do it. We'll make sure he stays. He won't take your ship.
Well, he's
I mean,
definitely not gonna do it. It's just concerning that he wants to try.
I
think
mean,
it's
let's
just-
be honest.
it is
We'll do our
thinking-
best to stop him.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't think it's gonna be that hard.
No, you haven't seen what he can do. And look, it's not even like me trying to intimidate you. There's something going on with Harvey that doesn't quite make sense. Just the way he's able to enact these plans of chaos. It's just, and he like takes out his notebook and like shows an equation, and he's like, I've been trying to calculate it, and every time I do, whatever variable he throws into my algorithm just it fucks up everything.
It's just at the bottom of the page, circled in red ink, is there is no Pepe Sylvia.
It's actually like a pop up of like a red cardboard.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
It's like, you know what? That's just Harvey.
I am a bit concerned now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you fucking should be.
Oh god. And yeah, you guys have some free time on the ship before you get to this dock. What do you guys want to do? Any way you want to prepare for any potential interactions, or you want to talk to any of your crew members? You've picked up quite a few in the past few sessions.
We have like what, 4?
God.
Something like that.
We have my leg, Theros. Oh, and we have 2 pirates. You're right. You're right. It is.
Yeah, we have Steven
Yeah.
and whatever
Yeah.
the fuck his name was. What was the other guy's name?
Brian.
Brian.
Brian, that's it. Steven and Brian.
Wow. How do we not know his name?
The 2 basic white guys who were on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't want to work in the mine, so they thought pirating was better.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I get
Which-
it.
Yeah, it's understandable. Relatable.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Can Scrunk go and work on XJ505?
Absolutely, you can. Roll. What would you like to do?
I
Specifically?
think he's trying to find a way to operate XJ505 manually,
Okay.
and to also extricate the intelligence, the consciousness inside of it.
Okay. One of those will absolutely be easier than the other.
Yes.
So you can. You do not have to extricate the intelligence to be able to operate the robot as a mech. Mikri is going fucking ham, dude.
I
It's
think there's
great.
a cat outside. I think there's a cat at the window. It was right in front of me. And I
What a
think he's
He's
losing
gremlin.
going
his shit.
banana sandwich.
Dude, he's so wild today. I don't know what's going on. What were you saying?
I forgot cat happened. Oh, it's gonna be easier to turn it into a pilotable mech than it will to fully extract the intelligence out of it intact. You can do it and break it, but then you lose XJ505 basically.
Right. But I don't think he wants to do. I think he wants to try to find some way to preserve it.
So you can fully
can
drive
understand it
this
more.
mech without like turning on the intelligence. A-okay.
Cool.
And that should be pretty easy for you. I will have you make an intelligence roll or a dex roll, depending on which you
Yeah.
prefer.
I'll do an intelligence. Let
Or
me
sleight
see.
of, sleight of hand could work too.
Let's do
I
sleight
think.
of. Yeah, we can do sleight of hand. That works for me. Let me see here. That is a. Well, that's a 2, but I'm going to use my inspiration to get a 19 plus 6, so 25.
That's gonna do it. You find that in kind of like the helmet of XJ505, it's already pretty hollow. There's not a whole lot of processing power going into the helmet itself. You find that most of like the computing power is in the chest. You are able to just kind of craft a cockpit into this helmet. It's actually pretty easy to hook up all the controls since all the computing is just underneath the helmet. Yeah, you are able to make a pilotable mech, but you will need to make rolls to pilot it, and it has limited power.
Okay.
Currently,
cool.
it is unpowered because you took the main fuse out from behind the knee. last
Yes.
session.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
But in theory, it should work.
Fantastic. Is he able to, in this turn, we can move on to someone else if we want to. Is he able to try to communicate with the consciousness?
Yeah, you are gonna have to turn it on though. There's probably not gonna be any way, since computer screens and shit aren't real in this in this universe. There's not really any way to communicate with the AI inside, I guess, without turning it on and letting it go through its natural boot up and basically take control of the robot.
So he's gonna, he'll hold off on that then, if that's the case. And he'll just, I guess, he'll just spend the rest of his time getting the cockpit ready for when he needs to turn it on.
Alrighty, sounds good. Next up, whoever wants to go next, to be honest.
Ripple is spending some time in prayer, specifically because I am re-preparing spells.
Okay, sounds good.
Ooh.
My neighbors are once again, I think, dropping bowling balls on the floor.
It's like just thunk. It's like
Exactly that.
just rolling them.
It'd be
Let's
surprising to me if
see.
they didn't have dents in their floor.
I'll just be on top or above deck, just kind of doing some fishing.
Okay, you are doing some fishing, and Harvey, make a perception check for me.
9.
9. Ooh, actually, is 9 gonna do it? 9's gonna give you something. Off on the shore, kind of like off, like slightly beside the dock, implanted in the sand. You see something glinting. Not sure what though.
I'll kind of keep an eye on it for now as we approach.
Okay, now you're fishing. Would you like to catch something?
I think he's just doing it more as like a bit of a relaxation, just really casting, reeling back in.
Okay. Is the line baited? Got any lure on there? Anything?
Just like a bobber.
Okay. No, nothing that'll attract too many fish.
Nah.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, you do not catch anything during the session.
Like, Harvey, you're not catching us any food. How dare?
We have food up downstairs, I think.
Your stores are overflowing.
Oh, okay, we're good on food.
You have so much food.
It's like, yeah. I'm just gonna sit up top and just like try to like polish the new hammer and be like, all right, so I gotta use this next battle then.
Yeah, you try to polish the hammer and it just kind of gets more dusty as it crags of rock just kind of seem to like pulsate throughout it and dust falls off every once in a while.
It's like, oh, well, that's a futile effort. Like, I guess it just stays as is.
Yeah, you polish it like really shiny and then it like kind of pulses with the power of the earth again.
It's like, dang it, I can't have shiny new hammer during battle. I don't like this.
I thought you liked dirt.
I do like dirt, but I also like shiny.
I mean, you get like little rocks or something, little gems.
The handle's shiny as fuck though.
Oh, okay.
It's just the hammer part.
It's like we're gonna have to decorate it with some jewels or something, some little gems on there. And be like, all right, we'll make it shiny that way.
All right, so as you guys prepare yourselves for battle, for diplomacy,
happens.
for whatever the fuck you're about to float
I
into,
like
you
how the
haven't been
first
given
one you
much
said was a
detail.
question mark.
Yeah, it's the unsure. Nobody knows what's about to happen. You guys come up on the dock. The cliff you saw from afar is much more impressive in person. Uh-oh. Did we lose Felix? We lost Felix.
Uh-oh.
R.I.P.
Rip Felix. Rip Scrunk.
Skunk falls off the boat.
Yeah, Scrunk just falls face first onto the deck. You guys see that the cliff is much more impressive close up. It is about 50, 60 feet high. It's pretty tall. White cliffs. It doesn't look like chalk though, or salt. It looks like limestone. The closer you get, you see the rough texture of a limestone cliff. Carved into the base of the cliff, beyond the dock, is a large square-shaped hole, and in it you see tracks, like rail tracks. You guys pull up, and Bram and the rest of the crew start mooring you to the dock. The gangplank is lowered, and you guys have made landfall.
How
What do you
far is
do?
that shiny little object?
It is not far. It is about 20 feet off the side of the dock. You're gonna have to climb or go around basically to the end of the dock and go down to the beach to get it.
All right, guys, just wait here. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna check something out.
Okay, yeah, Harvey
I'll put
scurries
half
off.
my stuff.
I
I do,
keep pace with Harvey.
Okay.
I do also want to say that all of the magical artifacts that Skunk gave you in the last session are still active.
They are,
So
yes.
you also have those. And yeah, Skrunk's gonna kind of just stick back with Wisteria.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. It's like it's no point if we all chase him down.
No, but then we'll all be tired. We're gonna have to. Yeah.
I like to think Ripple's running alongside Harvey, like when you're running with the little toddler and letting them think they're faster than you. But then at the very end is like we get closer to the thing, speeds up to get to it first, so Harvey doesn't just pocket whatever it is.
What? You're a thief.
Damn. Both of you
Harvey's a thief.
roll. Both of you roll
Oh.
athletics. Let's see how this plays out.
Oh no.
God.
13.
25.
Yeah, Ripple gets there
25!
first. Ripple's like running alongside you, and Harvey, you're like starting to lose your breath a little bit. Like you're starting to huff and puff, and Ripple turns, looks at you, kind of gives you the L on the forehead, and just fucking books it toward this shiny object in the sand. You have never seen such speed in your life. Ripple, you run up, and you see in the sand is a fishing rod just kind of planted there. But the rod itself looks to be made of pure silver.
I look at it and I clock that it's a fishing rod and I don't even touch it. I stand there and wait for Harvey to run up so I can see, so he can see it.
Harvey, you see that.
Okay. Okay. So what? Whew. Give me a sec.
I thought you'd be faster.
Well, I've just been all the time on the water. I just haven't been running like usual. Whew. What you got there? What's the going on over here?
I didn't even look.
Well, let's see what we have here. I want to get my little fingers in the little bandit hands.
Okay, yeah, you do little grubby raccoon hands for a second. And you see this beautiful silver fishing rod in front of you.
Let me just go ahead and take a look. Let me look it over. Can I inspect?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll investigation for me. Let's see how good your inspection of this thing is.
17.
I want to throw a thumbs up back to Skrunk and Wisteria as well.
Okay, thank God.
Okay, so it's nothing that's gonna destroy the ship or anything. Thank goodness.
You got a 17 on the
Yeah.
investigation roll. Let's see. Yeah, so it is a stark silver fishing rod. It still bends like a fishing rod, which is odd because it seems to be made of pure silver. you really can't tell the difference between any of like the silver you've touched very recently and this fishing rod, except for the fact that it still acts as a fishing rod. It is all tackled out. There's a line on it. There's a reel. There's already a hook on it. And you feel as you touch it, your wizard hands feel the hum of magic coursing through it.
Well, I mean, someone just left it here. I'd hate to see it get stolen by some deviant or thief, you know? So I'll just be taking this with my things, and I'll kind of latch it onto like maybe a little strap on my kind of runs across my body. Head back and like, all right, Ripple, come on, let's go.
It almost seems a little convenient, right, Harvey? I say as I'm following him back to the ship.
Oh, well, you know. Well, it's mine now. And if anyone asks, it's always been mine, right?
Right. Right.
Terrifying.
Harvey,
I feel like there's some
Chaos.
I feel like there's some menace in that statement.
Harvey, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh
See, this is what I was
no.
fucking talking about. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the fucking session.
Yeah.
Matt gives you something cool, and then it's like, oh shit, it's cursed.
It's actually a bomb.
Potentially.
I rolled
Yeah,
a
it's
14
actually a
that.
You rolled a 14.
Yeah.
Nothing happens to you, but you can feel the magic hiccup inside this fishing rod, as if something's not entirely stable. Like it's usable, but there is a chance for like backfire, or say something like spells might fizzle or something. It seems to not happen very often. So it may only happen as the DM says it happens. But yeah, no, it's yeah, it's a little fucky. It's not so fucky that you wouldn't use it per se unless you decide otherwise.
He's using
but,
it. It's shiny.
You just gotta like be careful with it, you know. I will warn you when it's getting a little fucky.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, you have this brand new weapon. Replace your current staff with Mystic Staff of the Seas. This is whatever your multiplier was for your previous staff. It is 1 extra.
Ooh. Okay. Thank you.
I got you.
Hey guys, keep the new fishing rod. Not only is it silver and it looks great, it's also mine.
Okay.
Oh, I want to do a little poses with it like it's a sword almost.
You do. It looks sick.
Very
Yeah.
cool, Harvey.
It's very nice. I thought it was gonna be a bomb or something.
And then it
I
explodes.
was also a
No,
little worried about that.
Why would someone just put an explosive in a nice looking item?
Why
You
wouldn't they?
damage the item.
I mean, I've done that a few times.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying, you know, someone like runs up and grabs something like nice and shiny. They really don't think about how it could be a trap.
I mean, but you don't do that now anymore, right?
No.
Huh.
Anyway, we should probably
roll
get
deception.
moving.
No.
I look at Ripple. He's totally lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
maybe it could come in handy.
That's a 9.
Oh, I didn't. That was a joke. But yeah, no,
Oh, no, he's-
everybody knows.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
Cuts-
Oh, go ahead.
Cuts back to him making the magic items for everybody. He's
It's like a fail safe.
all right. Which, yeah, exactly. Where are we going to hide the bomb in this one? All right.
Everybody, when you cast your first spell or take your first swing this session, you will explode.
Yeah.
Fucking
It'll be
die.
cool as fuck. It'll be cool as fuck, though.
Yeah, you guys all group up on the docks, and you see the glint of armor off near the tunnel into the cliff. You are still a bit a ways. Can't really make out any facial details, but you see a young shaven bald man wearing armor very similar to Mogulnar's, except not gold and white. He's wearing the regular paladin's armor for the Church of Tyr. where it is pretty much like XJ505, just kind of like a shiny iron, shiny steel, maybe, with the blue symbol of Tyr, of the scales of law, painted on the chest and shoulders. On his back is a blue cape.
Hey there, pal. Who are you?
Hey, I'm Arenvald. I'm McGolnar's protege, student, whatever you would like to call me, I guess. Squire, even. We're not technically knights, but, you know.
He takes a look at his notebook and just sees like the name that he wrote down initially is all like mudged with seawater, and he goes, "All right, good enough for me."
Nobody told you his name. You just like divined it.
I thought we were told his name by
No,
No, we
Golnar.
weren't.
No,
I don't
McGolnar's
have it
just
in
like
our
my
notes,
student
though.
will be there for waiting for you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
My bad. And ignore that. That's an alternate timeline in which that happened.
There
We
you
jump back
go.
to the
That's
present
that's the
universe.
4Kids version. We love
Yeah,
jelly donuts.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so you guys approach Arenvald, and as you do, you kind of make out more facial details. He seems to be in his early 20s, like 21, 22. He has kind of like a short yet unkempt beard. They're like kind of just tufts sticking out here and there. He hasn't really quite figured out how to tame it yet. His head's shaven bald. And his eyes are like a deep brown, and he is kind of just like standing there waiting for you with his hand on the hilt of his greatsword. He says, "Welcome, friends. It's been a long time, I understand, since you've been to Ursith."
I'm like,
Hello.
Yeah.
Here.
Hello.
So what's maybe here's some stuff's going on over here. What's going on Arenvaldi?
Ar
Yeah.
Arenvald. You can just call me Arn though. It's okay. Arn's fine. Yeah, there's a lot that's been going on, but we have time for introductions. I understand you are the Dusk Warriors, correct?
That would be
Yes.
correct.
So that would make you Ripple, and he points at Wisteria. You Scrunk, and he points at
No.
Harvey.
Try again.
No? Oh,
Yes,
wait,
yeah.
hold on.
Yes.
He
Yeah, you got
pulls
them
out
there.
like a little notepad from Lord knows where. Maybe there's like a pouch underneath his cape or something. But he like reaches behind him and pulls out like a large notepad. He's like, "Fuck, my notes are wrong. You're Ripple." And he points at you, Ripple. And like he gets everybody this time around.
Do you want a little drawing of me for the notepad, just in case?
I'm not a very good drawer.
Here, I trust you, and I'll do a little action pose, and I'll kind of stand on this rock here.
Oh, yeah, and you see him like kind of like scribbling on the notepad, and he's like, "It's good. Got
Make
it.
sure you get the good side. Make sure you get the
I
jaw line.
did.
Ah. All right, let me see your work now.
No.
I need to verify you got a good picture.
All right, and he holds it down to you, and it looks a little bit more like a dog than it does a rabbit person.
Oh,
It's
no.
not. It's really not good. It's a
So,
very bad drawing. Looks like a kindergartner did it.
So the ears are a little off, and the eyes and the nose,
No,
and
it looks good, Harvey.
that does not look like me.
Harvey, it looks fine.
Hey man, I
It's like an
warned you.
artistic rendering.
He's a knight, not an artist. Come on now.
I just
Stop
feel like there's
by.
more important things to worry about, Harvey.
Yeah, maybe just a little.
You know what?
So
you're
about these witch
embarrassing.
hunts we hear about.
Yeah, so come with me. I'll explain on the way. And Arenvald walks kind of like to the base of this tunnel. And once your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see a series of minecarts going up and down these tracks throughout this tunnel. In front of you is like kind of like a 3-lane track, all seemingly like facing toward like an uphill slope. He says, everybody get in their seats. Be sure to buckle up. It is kind of a bumpy ride going upward. Going down is not so bad, but you don't want to fall out anyway. So, yeah, everybody buckle up. Let's get going. And he
Alright.
sits down in this giant minecart that is big enough to hold at least the party. And sits on a wooden seat and ties a leather strap over his lap. Bram turns to you guys and says, "Oh well, there's no room for me right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the ship. I'm gonna tidy up a bit, make sure everything's good to go for when we do leave, and then I'll come join you later. Is that cool with everybody?
Yeah. See you, Bram.
Sounds great.
Alrighty. Give me a call on the sending stone if you need any help." And Bram walks back to the ship.
Cool.
Ripple
Ready?
immediately hops into the minecart and ties herself in like super tight.
Hell yeah.
Skrunk does the same and double checks. Looks over at Harvey to see if he's doing it.
Harvey is not. Harvey's kind of like legs crossed, kicking back. He's like, I just don't believe in that stuff, guys. It really cramps my style.
You know what
Harvey.
else cramps your style?
Hmm.
Having a dent in your forehead because you didn't take 2 seconds to put a piece of leather over your lap.
Kind of sits up slowly without saying a word. Puts the seatbelt on quietly and just kind of ties it.
It's like, all right, all strapped in. I think we're all good. Everybody do a little tug twice, make sure we're good.
Whoa. Ah, I'm just kidding.
If you tug it twice, you're playing with yourself. And he taps the
No.
side of the cart twice, and without warning, it starts going straight uphill. Harvey, you said you're still not wearing a belt, right?
No, I slipped it on right before.
Oh, you slipped on right before. Is it tight?
It's as tight as his little rabbit arms can like make it.
Okay, then you're probably good. Yeah, no,
What do
you
you mean
guys,
that?
you guys feel yourselves, just kind of get like jerked in the direction opposite of where this cart is going as it sets off. Had any of you not been wearing a seatbelt, you may have fallen out and or taken bludgeoning damage. Yeah. You guys set off at Mach fuck, to be honest. It's really fucking fast. You guys set off at it's like 0 to 60 in like half a second ish. And you guys are headed straight up. It starts at like kind of a soft slope and then immediately turns directly up. And after a little while of some of you leaning forward uncomfortably, some of you getting pushed against the back of this minecart very uncomfortably, you feel you feel wheels leave tracks as you come out onto the surface of the top of this cliff, and you guys catch air. Let's see how high you go.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh. It's like that level from Donkey Kong Country with the mine carts.
That might be where I got this. And
Those floating barrels.
you guys fly about 20 feet up into the air, and you guys get a pretty good look at your surroundings. Potentially roll perception.
Oh,
12.
12. Okay.
Perception.
one of those.
No.
Oh, that's a 19.
Sick.
I got a 20.
Fuck yeah. With a 20, we're gonna say this is the group's perception. With a 20, you see not very far from the entrance to this tunnel, a rather large village, maybe almost even a town, built on the edge of this cliff. You see it's currently bustling, even though it is kind of late evening. The sun is setting, and you see children running around and playing. You see adults coming in from the fields after a day of work, and you see the town is starting to light up for the night as everybody lights candles and torches and lanterns as night falls. And as night falls, so do you. You guys fall as the cart turns forward and touches down yet again on track. as you guys roll to a slow stop at the end of the track about 50 feet later. Arnvald opens up the door on the side of the cart and says, "All right, we're here. Hope you held on to your lunch." He wasn't British beforehand. Hope you held on to your lunch. And he waits for you guys to disembark. And as you do, he says, "So, situation is not entirely dire yet, but it is concerning. There are townsfolk complaining, or not complaining, claiming that a child is in league with vampires and trying to summon demons in the woods. However, I haven't found any evidence, but there are enough townspeople saying this that many of the other townspeople believe it too. It's about half and half right now. They can't seem to decide whether she's innocent or guilty. I was sent here to try and mediate, but I haven't had any luck, so Magulnar thought it was good to send some pros to come do it."
Any idea who started these rumors?
Well, there were 3 older women who saw her bathing in blood in the forest and ran back to tell everybody. But when everybody went to go check, she was in bed. That was the start of it. And then more people started claiming to see her doing other various occult acts in the woods or around town. But anytime anybody ever looked, she was back in bed. The ones who think she's a witch attribute it to witchcraft. They think she's teleporting or something of the sort. Maybe doing illusions. Who knows?
Let's go talk to her.
Well, that's gonna be hard. At least until the
Why?
morning.
Why is that?
Well, she's under lock and key right now. She's under guard.
I'm sure we could talk to the guards. Figure out
You
something.
could. They're very strict about their visitation hours.
Look, we're S+ adventurers, right, guys? Let's
I'm
get
not.
in there. What?
No, I'm not. I think I'm rank B.
No, you.
This has been known, Harvey.
What? No, Scrunk. That's why your name starts with Scrunk, right? With the S?
Harvey, your name starts with an H.
Yeah. For having a great day.
He just looks at you and he just slow blinks with both eyelids or both eyes, and he goes, "Sure thing, bud. You're right. It absolutely does stand for that." And he goes, "I'm sorry for interrupting. Please, as you're saying, as he realizes like it's going to take way longer to go through this whole routine."
No, that's really all the information I can get. I haven't been able to. I've done investigations in the forest in the areas that she was seen, and there's no evidence that she had done anything except for something a little bit concerning to me. I'm sure you guys know what a blood lily is.
Go on.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it's well, would you be willing to tell your friends?
No.
Okay,
I know
well-
I have one, so at one point I was told what it was. Don't know where it's at in my notes.
They only grow in areas where blood was spilled by a vampire.
Wait, did I have that in my notes?
Oh, I remember, because this was I think maybe we experienced that during our first fight with the Kikimora,
Mm-hmm.
You sure did,
right?
Oh my goodness.
because that's where Gareth dragged all of his victims to make that Kikimura.
Oh
He
yeah.
also fed there, so that caused a bunch of blood lilies to grow around what ended up being the boss arena.
That's right.
I now have that in my notes. Easily locatable.
Little lore dump for you, chat, and for the players.
I think Scrunk says, I think he kind of relays that to the group and says, "So what was she seen with? Was she seen with the blood lily? Was she?"
She wasn't seen with a blood
What?
lily, but somebody said
Oh.
she was seen with a vampire, but they couldn't describe what the vampire looked like.
Could have just been a
So-
local goth.
Honestly, it could have been. Yes, absolutely. Anything is on the
I mean-
table at this point.
So it was a vampire that they can't physically describe.
Yes, is a vampire that they can't or don't remember.
Okay,
They just
well.
Okay.
no physical features whatsoever.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and I'm gonna crack my little hands, get this case closed, and get that little girl out of prison by dinner time.
Okay, by dinner. Well, dinner's already passed. I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah,
but,
I eat dinner
fuck,
late,
we-
actually.
oh, okay, sure. How are you planning on closing the case this fast?
Wizard, I can scan for magic.
Yeah, man, sure, do it.
Yeah, no one argues with the wizard.
I argue
I
with
mean, we
wizards
do,
all the time.
It's
What?
like, I mean, we do. He just doesn't listen.
That's my experience with most wizards too.
All right, gang, on to the prison. Is it a prison?
Well, it's kind of like a town jail.
Okay,
Should
off to
we-
the
No, never mind. I was gonna say, ask if we should maybe split up and try to also talk to some of these naysayers, these accusers, but maybe we should stick together. Never mind.
I mean, it should be safe for you in town. There's not, like I said, there's not much actually seemingly going on. So if you guys want to split up, that might help cover more ground. It's not a bad idea.
I am fine splitting up.
All right, teams. Okay, teams. Scrunk,
Maybe,
you got Moxie, kid. You're with me.
Oh, Joey,
We're going right to the
Where we
jail.
going? we're going to the jail. All right. Ripple and Wisteria, do you want to go try to talk to the accusers? Or maybe like
Yeah.
some people that might be on this list. What's this girl's name?
Annalise.
Annalise. Writes it down.
No last name. She's
Yeah.
unfortunately an orphan.
Oh,
Oh,
that's right.
Oh.
That
Okay, as if
sucks.
she's not already
Wow.
having a rough life.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Okay. I'm like,
Damn.
I look at Ripple. Are we sure we should let Harvey and Scrunk talk to her? I don't know if they're emotional enough to handle
Woo! Go team.
that. Oh, goodness.
I'm
Scrunk.
a little nervous about it, but I trust Scrunk to
So-
get some information.
What we have with this team is bad cop and fucking mentally unhinged cop.
Yeah.
Which
We've already
I
gone.
think is a pretty effective duo.
But she's like an orphan. She's already had a rough life.
yeah,
It
she's
is a
11 years
presumption.
old.
Oh.
Oh, she's
Oh,
11. Okay. Cool.
Pretend all this information is coming from our involved.
Yeah.
Harvey
Scrunk's like,
doesn't know
that's
it.
great. That's great. I'm awesome with kids.
Harvey's already walked off
sure,
to
See,
man.
prison.
they got it.
if
Uh,
you, I don't know. Emotional tact is probably not there. You know what?
Gronk,
Fine.
come on!
I'm hurrying up. Sorry.
Scrunk, make sure he
well,
stays on his best behavior, please.
That sounds like a plan. If there's a tavern in town, let's meet up there. If not, I don't know. We have our sending stones. I'll catch y'all later. And he like starts to trot off.
sounds like a plan.
There's 3 taverns. Should we tell them that?
We'll call him.
Well, yeah,
that's
we'll
Harvey's
fine.
call him
already
later.
gone.
So
Oh,
we
you guys have
should
those fancy
go-
sending stones.
The fanciest.
He's like,
So Wisteria, should we go talk to the accusers then?
of course. Like, I wonder, are they like the crazy elder ladies, or what are we doing here?
I guess go straight to the crazy old ladies.
How much you want to bet it's just town gossip?
So far in our experience, everything that I would have thought was town gossip always turns out to be vampires. So I'm feeling like it's probably also going to be that situation here.
It's like I was holding out hope, okay? Like just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's probably just town gossip.
Yeah, okay, let's go. It's like speak it into fruition. Let's go.
And as you guys split off into your own groups to go do interrogations, I guess is the best way to say it. I'm gonna need both Harby and Wisteria to make wisdom saving throws.
Mm.
Oh, wisdom saving throw.
9.
19.
Wisteria, you don't feel anything really out of the ordinary. You're good to go. Harby, you feel a buzzing in the back of your head. You can't place it, but it feels familiar.
Ooh.
Whether that came from like a magical source or otherwise, or just there's something familiar about this place. So something's eating at you a little bit. You can't really discern what.
Huh. Okay. Oof. Okay. That's Skronk, we're almost there.
Yeah, you doing good, bud? You look a little pale.
Yeah. No. Just I looks down at like my hands, and I remember I'm covered in fur. Oh. Yeah. Just
Yeah, it's the nose. It lost its color for a second.
Yeah. No, nothing. Just weird feeling.
Okay.
Probably
I mean,
heavy lunch or something.
you want me to take a look at you real fast? And he starts to like reach into his like bag and pulling out like medical equipment.
Are you a doctor?
I dabble.
Do you have any training?
Yeah. School of Hard Knocks, my man.
Well, I think I'm fine for now, but I want to take a look at that degree later.
Yeah, you're not gonna find it. Let's keep walking. We walk up to the guard, or like whatever jail system they have.
Yeah, you do that. You guys make it to really just kind of a small town jail. This is not a town that usually has too much ruckus, too many hooligans, too much tomfoolery. It seems to be just kind of like a small, like 3-cell jail. One of which being in the basement underneath the jailhouse. Though you don't see that yet. You guys walk up to the front of the jailhouse, and one of the guards just stops you and says, "What's your business?"
Here to question a witness. Sorry, an accused. I just want to talk to them, get their side of the story. We are S1E13 adventurers, and I want to flash my badge.
That's great, man. Which accused?
That would be Annalise, the 11-year-old.
Annalise.
Oh, no visitors. Sorry. Come
by
back
whose
in the
orders?
morning.
Huh?
By whose orders, my friend?
By the mayor's. No
The
visitors.
mayor?
Mayor's. Oh, well, me and my associate had actually spoken to the mayor. They had given us permission.
I watched you walk
And we
into
just-
town. You
Huh?
just got here.
No, you must have seen one of the other rabbits in the city.
There are no other rabbit folk in the city.
Well, it sounds like this should be a celebrated moment. You should go gather up some officials. Celebration? First
Why?
rabbit
Is it
Because
person?
somebody just walked into our town.
Is
I
it
don't give a
is
shit
this,
what race you are.
is it just this one guard here?
No, there's 2 of them. One of them just kind of like leaning up against the wall and smoking a pipe.
Skrunk walks up to him and
What's up, man?
pulls out a cigarette. Says, "You got a light?"
I do, yeah. And he pulls out a match and lights it for you and hands it over.
Beautiful. Yeah. Looks up. While the others who are like arguing over this, he says, "So, heard you're guarding that 11-year-old that people are saying is a witch."
Yeah, I don't really
How's
believe
that
it
going?
myself. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Yeah?
well, I
Why
mean,
is
it's
that?
going. It's an 11-year-old kid. She's not gonna be able to get out. Annalise has always been a good kid. I don't think she's in league with anything occult or like anything vampire related. I think people are just bored and just saying things. But what do I know? I'm just a lowly guard. I do my job.
So, your friend over there said that she isn't allowed to have visitors until tomorrow. What happens tomorrow?
Nothing really in particular happens tomorrow. It's that we won't let anybody see her at night for their safety. just in case she is, in league with vampires, a witch, maybe a werewolf or something. I don't know.
If we get the mayor to sign off on us visiting her, sign a waiver or whatever, you think that would work?
Yeah, absolutely. We'd absolutely let you in.
All right. That seems good. Hey man, what's your name?
Wow, very polite of you. My name's Edward. Nice to meet you. What's yours?
Edward again. I'm Scrunk, and he offers a hand.
Yeah, no, Edward absolutely shakes your hand.
And he says, "We'll be right back. How about that?"
All right, sounds good. Good luck.
Yeah, you guys need anything? You need like I don't know, some water. It's a little, it's a warm night.
It's all good. I appreciate it, but we've got a store of supplies inside where we can just go in and grab stuff anytime. Much appreciated.
Awesome, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Stay safe out here. And he walks up and says, "Harvey, we're gonna go check out the mayor. Does that sound good?"
Yeah, and frankly, sir, I believe that I should have a bit of recognition. No rabbit people here, and the first one shows up and you treated me like this.
Mate, you're not the first one.
What?
No, but rabbit folk come through here all the time. We just don't have anybody currently living here who happens to be a rabbit folk.
Well, maybe I wanted to scout out and see if this would be a good headquarters for me.
Do I look like a real estate agent?
Maybe you know one.
No. Sorry, bye.
I need your badge number and name.
Badge.
Harvey.
We're not numbered, and you don't get to know my name. Fuck off. Come back
You
in the
have a
morning
nice
if you want to
time.
visit.
Harvey kind of eyes him as he kind of backs out of the building.
After they get away from earshot, Scrunk, finishes his cigarette, stomps it out on the floor, and says, "That other god Edward, he's got a soft heart. I think if we had to, we could easily get him to defect or swap him. We could stomp him real easy. The other guy, I'm not really sure."
He makes me so upset. Ooh,
It's
rude,
okay.
impolite. Oh, ooh.
We gotta talk about tactics. We gotta talk. Are we both doing bad cop? Are we both doing
Okay.
good cop? What's the
Okay.
plan here?
I mean, I think I'm a great good cop, like for real.
I think you're a better bad cop, if we're being
What?
honest.
What?
How about like emotional cop?
Oh, I think I could pull it off.
Cop that cries.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, maybe like emotional cop and like I don't know. We'll figure out what I am in the once we get to the mayor's house. And I guess we start walking down the road.
Okay, as you do that, Wisteria and Ripple, you guys are headed off to a congregating place for 3 old women. They seem to have a sewing club that takes place in the evenings in town, and a small shack off by the cliff. It's not like precarious or anything, but it has a pretty good view of the sea, we'll say. And you guys make it there. And what do you do at this small wooden shack? There seems to be a warm glow coming from the very thinly glassed windows.
Ripple's gonna walk up and just politely knock on the door.
Hmm.
You do that, and you hear from inside, 1 minute. It takes a very long time.
I kind of
Aw.
like rock back and forth and like look over at Wisteria.
I'm telling you, it's just they're gossiping old ladies. Who knows? They might be blind.
Then the door opens. And in front of you is a older elf woman. She still looks, I mean, as elves do, still looks pretty young, but her hair is silvered, and she looks like she wears the weight of many ages. And she looks down at the two of you and says, "Oh, hello, visitors. Are you interested in the sewing club?"
Yeah. If you don't mind, if we could come join you and maybe chat for a bit.
Absolutely.
We
We'd love
are?
to host new members. Come on in.
We're interested in sewing. I thought, are we
I
really
mean-
interested or is this a tact?
I figure we just, sit, do what they're doing with them and chat and gossip. I feel might be the best way to get information.
Oh, okay.
Maybe?
I'm here for it.
Ripple turns around, sees there's some distance now between her and the older woman, and kind of awkwardly trots forward towards her to catch up.
Okay, you do that. And as you walk to the end of this short hallway, where this older elvish woman has turned into, you guys see a very warm, cozy setting. It's a small living room, wood floor, wood walls. On the walls are hanging drying herbs and some freshly picked flowers. There is a roaring fire in the fireplace, and around a very small table covered in sewing machines and just materials for sewing, small bits of cloth, needles, threads of all colors and lengths. You see two other older women, one being a dwarf and one being a human. They both of them look far older on their face than the elf does. Yet the elf seems older. She waves you over to the table and says, "Here, have some tea. What's your current skill level with sewing?"
I'm decent at just embroidery. Just simple patterns, nothing too fancy.
Hey, that's a better start than most.
Yeah, pretty clueless on my end here.
That's okay. We're willing to teach. As long as you have the interest, we're happy to help.
Ripple's gonna walk forward and grab a little cup of tea and kind of scan the room. And as I look around, I want to cast Detect Evil and Good.
Okay. Yeah. I want you, for a very specific reason, I want you to read out the exact wordage, the verbiage of that spell for me.
For the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay, you said it tells you what the object is, correct? If it is imbued. Or
It says,
consecrated or desecrated.
if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you.
If there is an
You know
object,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
You feel within 10 feet of you an object that gives off strong fey magic.
Interesting.
The dwarven woman turns to you. Her beard a very very dark gray. And she says, "Welcome in, lassies.
Hello.
How are you? What are your names? Rude of me not to introduce. I'm Helga. Nice to meet you.
I'm Ripple Tidewalker.
Hello, Ripple.
Hi, I'm Wisteria.
Hi, Wisteria. It's so nice to meet you, dearies.
It's so lovely to meet you as well. We're so excited to get to know you guys. We just got here in town, and we're just excited to immerse ourselves in the community. And Ripple's going to quickly take a seat and start doing embroidery.
Oh, you're from out of town. We love newcomers. Where are you from? Oh, also forgive Gertie over here. And she, the dwarven woman Helga, gestures to the human woman, and says she hasn't been able to talk in years, but she will converse with you in her own way, should you understand it. Yes. Tell me all about where you're from. I'd love to hear. I love hearing tales of distant lands.
So I'm from Undertow. Ever heard of it?
I have not. What is Undertow?
Undertow? I do not remember the continent that it is on per Roman's lore. So yeah.
Roman,
I
you
didn't
got
know
this,
if
or
I didn't know if you knew.
I also don't know it.
oh, it's
It's not
it-
the same one as.
oh, go ahead.
What was the first campaign we did? It was not Undertow. It's Duskwater. It's on the same continent as Duskwater.
Duskwater is its own like kind of just archipelago, I guess, off in the middle of the ocean, in between, like pretty equidistant from all of the continents.
It's definitely not Rathia or
Ralith, no,
Rala. Thank you.
What's
it
Is
is
it
Ralph?
Alvir?
it is on Ursith, the same continent as
Earth-
this one. It is on the opposite side of the continent.
Oh, that's crazy because I almost said earlier I've never been to Ursith, so that would have been.
You were born and raised on Ursith.
I'm born and raised on Ursith. You know, I'm from across the way in Undertow.
Oh, you're on the west side. I've never been to the west side.
It's beautiful.
I can imagine. I hear there's cherry blossoms and even a desert back there.
Yes, I haven't seen them, but I have heard they're there.
That's fair enough. Ursith's a very big continent, so don't expect you to have seen all of it.
This is Wisteria.
Hi,
Sorry, I
Wisteria.
have
Where
a
are you
cat.
from?
I keep having a cat smack me in the face with his tail, and I'm like, bro, go.
Amazing.
Dang, I didn't even really flesh out her. I've had this character all the time. Did not flesh out her backstory that much.
Now's your
About to get
chance.
Wisteria lore on the spot.
Let's go. Improv lore.
Woo!
It's all right if you just decide to like keep quiet, about it. But
It's like-
if you want to give us some more, please, we'd love it.
I'm not gonna give the. I'm gonna have to make up the lore now because I'm like, I don't have much lore. It's like,
Memory issues, I understand.
Not much memory issues. It's just lived in mountains. Not much.
You lived in
to-
mountains. What continent? Where?
Yeah.
Just like by yourself?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that sounds actually kind of peaceful. Actually,
It is. You live in a mountain. At the edge of a forest. It's a very peaceful place. Not much bothers you there. Like to spend time with lots of animals.
so I'd take it you're a druid then.
Mm, no, I'm not a druid.
Oh,
I just
So-
like animals.
just an animal lover.
Yeah, I'm actually a ranger. So,
Wow.
yeah.
We haven't seen one of those in a long time. Well, since that that important ranger, Evelyn, what was her name? And the elf turns around and says, well, my name is once again not Evelyn. It's Emanwin. It's like, sorry, it's hard to pronounce elven names. It's like, God damn it. Her name was Karis. She was also from the Adventurers Guild, obviously, like these two are. I see your S rank badges. Congrats on your rank, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Karis was also a very nice young woman. So, what is it that brought you guys to our town?
There've been some rumors, some gossip, and we heard that maybe we could be of some assistance here. We came into town and were pointed in your direction to maybe just get a basis of where we could potentially start.
So, you're here to deal with the witch, are you?
Yes.
She's a witch. What exactly makes you think she's a witch?
Because there's only one other time I've seen somebody bathe in blood, and it was to summon something unholy. And that child was bathing in blood 3 weeks ago today.
Can I insight check her to see if she's telling the truth?
Yes, absolutely you can.
Boo, I'm gonna use one of my inspirations.
Okay. Be sure to mark it off.
Yes. 16.
With a 16, Yeah, she is 100% telling the truth, or at least she believes every word of what she's saying to you.
Mm.
So, question: was the child always like this? Like, where's her family? Anything we know about them?
Her family perished in a fire, unfortunately, around 5-ish years ago. She's not really been alone this whole time. The bookstore owner down the road took her in for a while. I have a feeling if this is true, it will break his heart. But I know what I saw. And I feel terrible for their little family, but we cannot have the kind of magic that she's dabbling in.
But has she always exhibited any signs of this type of behavior?
Not till recently. But being around that many books, something's bound to get in that should not be read by a child. They're
Mm.
impressionable, if something, say a tome on dark magic, or just the study of it, if she doesn't know the gravity of casting such magic, she may partake in it willingly and unknowingly.
Okay.
That's
I'm
only
gonna
a
turn to
theory,
Ripple
though.
and it's like I'm gonna turn to Ripple. I'm like, so this strange behavior out of nowhere. What do you think?
Well, she mentioned the girl growing up with the bookshop owner.
Mhm.
Maybe there's some weird magic from one of the books there. I think I guess I think we got our information here. Should check there.
What about the person that they've seen her with?
Hmm.
And there was I'll ask her. I'm like, and there was mention that she was seen with the person that may have not been a vampire.
Oh, right. Who? I think it was one of the fishermen who saw her with a shady figure. What the fuck? I can't tell if somebody just knocked on my door or if that is the upstairs neighbors. I'm gonna ignore it for now, though.
That is
uh,
not my business.
yeah, exactly. If they want me, they can talk to me later. So, can't be that important.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was one of the fishermen. We didn't see her with a figure. We only saw her the once out in the woods, bathing in blood.
Mm.
Okay.
While Wisteria and I think we're talking to Manwin right now, while they're talking, can I just kind of look around the room to see if I can see any traces of a magic item?
Yeah, you know exactly where the object is, as per your detect good and
Oh,
evil.
okay.
It is sitting on the mantle of the fireplace, alongside some pictures. You see a small glint of copper behind one of the pictures.
Can I just kind of casually walk over? Is the fireplace like behind the table that had the supplies and the tea on it?
It is very near, but yeah, you can get around pretty easy.
Okay, I just want to walk looking like I'm not looking for the magic item. So I'm trying to play it off like I'm going to the table or something and I just want to peep and see what the item is.
I need you to roll perception for me, or investigation also
Ugh.
works.
That's a 10.
With a 10, you see you can't make out too many details, but you see that it looks like a coin.
Okay. I want that coin, but I'm not a thief.
Fair enough.
It's
I want
coin.
to walk back to Wisteria and Emanwin and just kind of like in the middle of what they're saying, just go, what's the coin on the fireplace?
Oh, that was sold to me by Well, it was actually kind of a wild experience. There was a man in a dark hood walking through town, and me, being the only one around here with any guts, I walked up to him and asked him what he was doing. He said he was a traveling trader of magical wares. Um, and so after talking to him for a while, very charming fellow, still never saw his face. He was very weird. I'm just gonna come out and say he was a strange man, but he was very nice. He sold me that coin and said it was like a calling card of the Queen Titania from the Feywild. I don't believe it, but I like it. It's pretty, so I keep it on my mantle.
Can I take a look at it?
Absolutely, yeah.
I want to walk over and inspect the coin.
Yeah, you do that. I'm not gonna make you roll anything if you're just picking it up and looking at it. Inlaid, you see a moving picture. It seems to be kind of a portrait of Titania, or what you would assume to be Titania, holding a flower, and every once in a while leans down to sniff it. As you see the fairies flying behind her in the background across this coin. It seems to be like an endless stream of just fairies flying around. On it is written something in a language you don't know, but it definitely looks like currency.
Okay. Can I?
I want to look at it too. Like, ooh, shiny coin. What are we looking at?
It's something magical. I'm not. She's saying it's a calling card for Titania. Can I can I do an Arcana check to see if that is what it is?
Absolutely. Yeah, roll bones.
16.
16 with a 16. It does seem that it does something. It definitely does something. Whether or not it's just simply a calling card to show that Titania has been somewhere or that she's about to do something in a place. It seems to have some connection to the Fae is basically all you get out of that Arcana check. Nobody in this party is like an expert on the magic of the Feywild, as the Feywild hasn't really been explored by anybody but the Fae in a very long time. However, if you find somebody who has come to this plane from the Feywild, they may be able to explain to you exactly what this does. So if you come across a fairy or a pixie or anything out of the Feywild, it might be good to ask.
I'm gonna turn back to Amenwin and say, could I buy it off of you?
Buy it off of me? I mean, maybe. Depends on how much you want to pay for it. I kind of like it.
How much do you want for it?
I don't know. I mean, I bought it for about 500 gold.
I mean, I could just give you the 500 gold back. 600 to sweeten the deal?
Deal. All right. Fine. You can have it.
Give her 600 gold.
You just have 600 gold to throw around like that?
Do you want to know how much gold I have? Roll.
Yeah.
55,704.
I have
should be true for most of the party.
392.
How
Home
much?
insurance is a bitch, huh?
300. No, I think I lost a bunch of it in one of our adventures.
That's right.
That too.
I've
think I
been
have, like-
stingy with mine.
Same though.
I have a lot.
Yeah, I have like
Scruffy's been
12,000.
Cindy as well.
So
I'm at 25.
25.
Just don't spend any money.
we don't
can
really
make
spend any
things.
money.
I don't have to pay home insurance.
I live in caves.
I don't think I
Harvey,
have a
your
home.
house does sink a lot, so.
That boat
Yeah.
insurance there.
So sad.
Like we never said Harvey was financially responsible, did we?
No.
I don't think anybody would expect him to be.
He went to magic school, not business school, guys.
And medic school's expensive.
It is indeed. And on that terrible bombshell, it is time to take our first bio break. So if you guys just need
Sounds
to
good.
take a piss in chat or get some water, don't piss in chat, please. Actually, that would be a little gross. I have to mop up after the stream. Not good for me. Go take a piss. Go get your food. Go get your water. Do what you need to do, and we will be back in 5.
See you in a bit.
back. Hello, chat. How's it going? Did you miss us?
Hey, chat.
If you didn't miss us, we'll just leave. No,
No, we can't leave. We're already so involved in the story.
Yeah, I can't do that to you guys. Yeah, where we left off, you guys were just gathering information. We're gonna go back to group team Skrunk and Harvey and Skrunk. What are you guys up to? You said you wanted to head to the mayor's office, correct?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's where we're heading.
Okay.
Is the mayor in office today?
It is about 7 p.m., 7:30 at night right now. You make it to the mayor's office, and it seems there are no lights coming from the windows. It seems to be shut for the day.
Mm. Well,
Hmm.
fuck. And then we smash cups back to the other group.
Nothing else you want to do?
No, I'm totally kidding.
Wait. Let me.
I mean, where's the mayor live? Is there like a forwarding address? Is there like a
Not
case of
on the door of
emergency
the building,
plaque?
no.
Okay,
Is
wait.
there-
Okay. All right. Watch. Turn away from the building and act casual.
Sure. And he turns
Okay.
away.
Just act casual. Maybe smoke a cigarette or something. You do that a lot.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it when you tell me to do it.
Well, okay. Well, just look more casual.
Fine. He leans like up against the wall. Why am I nervous? I feel nervous right now.
Don't worry. I'm gonna summon Mage Hand real fast,
Okay. You do
and
that.
then have it just go over to the door, float it very, give it a little float over there, and then start banging on the door as much as possible.
Yeah, you do that, and people like passing by on the cobbled street in front of you are just like, they all like turn and they look and they see this mage hand like slamming on this door and just like shake their heads and start and keep walking. Yeah, you slam on this door with mage hand and nobody opens it. There's nobody inside.
Oh,
And while Harvey's doing this, Skunk stops one of the people that's walking past and says, "Hey, we're looking to talk to the mayor. You know where he might be after hours?"
I mean, I'd feel bad having giving him trouble, off hours. But if it's really important,
It's really important. It's like
Okay.
it's incredibly important.
right? Well, okay. Follow this street, and he points northerly. Yes, north down this street. He says, take your first right, and then take your first left after that, and then just follow it down for about 3 or 4 houses, and that's where he lives.
All right. What kind of house does he have? Is it like
I've not
This is
been there myself. These are directions somebody gave me a long time ago that I'm now passing on to you. I think he's.
wait. So you've never been, but you have directions?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
strange.
Okay. Well, small knit
What do you
community.
know?
We hear things and whatnot. Sometimes people have
You-
to go to the mayor's house, and I was curious. I
that's
was
just
like, where does he even live? And then they told me, and I was like, oh, that's information I'll never need again. And turns out I did. So, any more questions for me, Sherlock?
He takes a long stare at this person. Can I? He takes a long look at him and like. I'm gonna roll maybe an investigation to see if this man is some sort of criminal. that
Okay,
broke into
yeah.
his house.
Yeah, you're just gonna
Um,
look at his face and decide.
Yeah, that's using phrenology. That's 17.
Yeah, with a 17, this guy definitely breaks into houses and like steals
looks like-
people's
he looks like-
possessions.
I guess more like, is this man like a sketchy dude?
Yeah, he's sketchy. He looks like a burglar.
Okay. Skunk looks up at Harvey and says, "Harvey, I think we should go. I think we should get away from this guy."
What
Yeah, I don't like him.
I just
Oh,
got
that makes
sassy.
sense.
I'm sorry I got sassy with you. It wasn't meant to be threatening. The mayor's house is that way. Have at it.
We kind of walk off. Well, we're not even really at an earshot. He goes, he had crazy eyes, right? He was like looking back and forth between us real fast.
Yeah, he was sizing us up, man. I think if I wasn't
I don't-
packing and if you didn't have your wand out, it would be a little. We almost got killed. We almost got shanked.
I think I saw like the glimmer of his knife, I think, in his pouch.
What the fuck is wrong with this town?
Oh
It's
my
weird. It's
God.
weird here, right? It's weird here. Okay, so we make a right, a left, and then we go down 3 to 4 houses while we're talking about this.
You do, and cut back to the guy you just talked to as he's helping an old lady make her way across the street. And
And then shanks her.
yeah, and then shanks her 3 times in the kidney and runs off with her purse. And you guys make it to the mayor's house. You're not entirely sure which one's his, but you're in the right area.
All right,
The houses here look a little nicer.
You take the on the right.
Is there like is there a one better house? Is the one house better than all the other houses?
No, it's kind of like like a gated community in a suburb where all the houses look pretty much the same.
Operation Knock as a go, Scrunk.
All right, I'll take the left one. You take the right. And we both walk up at the same time, and like look at each other from across the lawns and over the little white picket fence that splits it, and then we both knock.
Okay, you guys knock, and Harvey, nobody answers your door for a hot minute, but Scrunk, somebody answers right away. The door opens, and you see a wood elf, kind of like in basic loungewear, just like kind of like basic trousers and a plain shirt. And he looks down at you and says, "Oh. Hello, I wasn't expecting visitors. What's up?"
Hi, my name is Scrunk, a representative from the Adventurers Guild. Hate fucking saying that. We're here to help with your potential witch problem. We need to... are you the mayor in this town? We're looking for the mayor.
No, I'm not the mayor. I'm sorry to tell you, he lives next door, but I don't know if he's in right now.
You don't know if he's in right? Where would he be? It's late.
I mean, sometimes he goes down to the tavern, pretty close to the mayor's office, but so sometimes he's out with his wife. It depends. You could try knocking. It should be okay. And at this moment, Harvey, the door opens, and in front of you is a halfling with dark hair. And he looks directly into your eyes because you are eye level with each other. He says, "Hey, what's up?"
Just Adventurer Guild scouting. Just we want to talk to the mayor. We're not adventurers, just scouting for them.
Yeah, I'm the mayor. What do you need?
Oh, you're the mayor.
I'm the mayor.
Okay, well, Mr. Mayor, I can drop the facade now. There's an ongoing investigation here. We need some information and allow to speak to accused.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm not the mayor. He's out right now.
What? I want to get really up in his face. What do you mean? Am I a fool to you?
Yes. The mayor's my dad. I'm literally 16. You didn't. The fact you didn't notice that.
Oh, you're his son. I'm so sure. Oh yeah, dude. I'm so sure
I was
you're the mayor's kid. I don't know.
And the wood elf in front of you, Scrunk, puts his fingers to like the middle of his brow and just goes, "Oh, fucking Jimmy." And he's like, "Well, he's probably out with his wife, either at the tavern or at, I don't know, maybe some eatery nearby the mayor's office. It would be worthwhile to either ask around or just like look in windows or whatever." He looks a lot like the kid. He's a halfling with dark hair. He's probably wearing something with gold on it.
Okay, kind of a haughty, like mayor type.
No, he just likes to accessorize a bit. He's not like haughty. He dresses well.
What are your thoughts on the? If you don't mind me asking, I'm trying to get the vibe of the town. It's a little. For some reason, it's difficult for me this time around. What's your take on the mayor?
I think he's pretty cool. He comes over every once in a while for a pit roasting in the back. Sometimes our kids hang out, they play.
Did you vote for him?
Yeah, actually I did.
Right on. You hear about this witch business?
Yes, I have. Terrible shit.
Anything you can share to maybe help us clear some things up?
I mean, I'm sure if you're investigating it, you've heard all the rumors, but that's as far as I know.
We kind of just heard one good rumor. I mean, what else is there to hear?
I mean, she's been apparently seen with maybe a vampire. The stupid fisherman wasn't able to describe him other than there was blood dripping from under his hood. So he thought that must be a vampire, or it could have been an injured man. Who knows?
I'm sorry, the fisherman, is that the...
Oh, he's the one who saw Annalise with the vampire. He like does air quotes.
Okay.
I don't believe any of this myself. It's Annalise is a good kid. She also doesn't know anything about magic, so I don't know where this would have come from out of nowhere. That's just my thoughts. She's been seen bathing in blood. I think that was the first incident. Drawing circles in the dirt in the woods, like summoning circles or something. Hanging out with quote unquote again a vampire. Though nobody can find anything she's done, so hard to believe if you ask me.
This kind of stuff happened a lot in this town?
No, not at all.
The sort of finger pointing, witch burning kind of thing?
Absolutely not. But we have no tolerance for any of this vampire shit that's been happening recently.
Yeah, fucking fair enough. It's gnarly out there.
Yeah, we don't want any incidents in our town. We've
Yeah,
heard of
well,
much bloodshed across the continent, and we don't want to be next.
Yeah. No, it's really fun. All right. Well, thanks for your time. I guess, and I don't know if you hear anything. Can you do me a favor? You got a sending stone?
I do actually. And he pulls it
Yeah.
out.
Let me. He kind of holds his open to pair with him.
Okay. Yeah. No. It does,
Just
and you see the
contact
name
information.
Awin come up on your contacts list.
Awesome. Hey, when if the mayor comes back here, you mind just send me a message? It's really important we talk to him tonight.
Right. Yeah. You go look for him. I'll keep my eye out for him. I'm not really doing much other than reading tonight anyway. So.
Thank you. We really appreciate it. We're trying not to raise too much of a ruckus here, but if we have to, we have to. And he kind of gives him a wink and walks away. Hobby, we're going. Quit playing with the kid.
Haha, loser.
Yeah, well, you're the loser, and I'm
You're
gonna
a
walk
loser.
off.
Yeah, the door slams as you walk off.
I'm gonna get to like the sidewalk and I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna do two things right now. I'm gonna
Okay.
cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
kind of from the sidewalk.
Yeah, you do
I'm
that.
and then I'm gonna kind of guide it up to the door, and then I'm gonna start knocking on again, like just a bunch of loud knocks. And as that happens, I also want to cast light on the door,
Okay.
just making it a real bright white light.
You do that, and you hear the door open, and he goes, "Ah!"
Let's
My
go!
eyes!
Let's go! Go!
That's about it.
What's in the front of the house? In front of the mayor's house, Matt, if you don't mind me asking. Is it like a nice little lawn? Is there some decorations?
It's actually an urban garden. In his what should be a lawn, a yard, instead is a bunch of vegetables planted in rows. On one side, it seems to be more like herbs and onions and root vegetables, and on the other side is the stuff that grows on stalks.
Okay. Skrunk looks over at some of the root vegetables and says, "Harvey, tear up some of those real fast. Let's get back at the kid
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna guide the Mage Hand over and start like
stealthily."
run its hand through the dirt, like knocking things over. Any pots just knock him, like push him over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And while he's doing this, Skrunk takes a small like block of wood from his pouch. I'm going to use magical tinkering to start creating a static visual effect on this.
Okay.
Or maybe we'll say it's on his sending stone as he takes a photo of Harvey and begins to doctor it to make it look like it's the mayor's kid.
Okay. I need you to roll performance or sleight of hand for me to see how well
that's
you
fair.
doctor this image.
That's fair. That's a good. We'll do sleight of hand. Get my die out. That is a 13. No, sorry, 14.
To the current generations, this image definitely looks doctored. But if you say peruse fantasy Facebook and are over 50, this might look pretty real to you.
Okay, is it AI or not? It looks a
Is it
little.
AR or not?
Okay.
Exactly.
The kid has 7 fingers. I'm like, fuck. All right, I don't have time for this. We start make our way, I guess, back down the way we came. We head down the street, make a right and then a left to get back to the mayor's office. And unless Harvey wants to do something else,
I'm proud of you for remembering those directions.
I wrote it down.
Hell yeah.
And then start looking for like places where an older couple would maybe have a date night.
Yeah, you're looking around and you see there's a kind of just a little ways down the street. There's kind of a raucous tavern. Not raucous in the way that it seems like there might be a fight about to break out, but more of just people having a loud night of merriment. There's loud live music coming from the bar, and you can hear the chatter of a crowd talking from here, even though it's down the street. And a few buildings away from that is a small dining establishment. It looks a little bit on the nicer side. Even from here, you can smell fresh baked goods and smoked meats and stuff like that on the wind. But those seem to be the two closest establishments to the mayor's office. Down the other way down the street, there are more establishments, but they are a little bit further away. If you were to get closer to those, I'll tell you what they are.
I say we
on
start.
one.
Yeah, you want to split it up again?
Oh no, I think we should. Oh, you know what? Let's split up. We'll be fine.
No, we can go together. Why not? Let's start with one. Which one do you want to go to?
Okay. The one
Hey,
furthest.
you know what? This is nice. I feel like we don't get like a lot of positive one-on-one time away from the other teammates.
I agree. You know what? Because of this first round's on me.
Yeah, that sounds fucking great. Which lead the way, my friend.
I'll take off to the tavern furthest to the right.
Okay, you head into the so you're going north down the street, or you're going south toward the toward the tavern and the dining facility, or are you going the opposite way to check out the other buildings?
Oh, towards the one with the dining hall.
Okay, so you're okay. So you're headed south. And you wanted to go into the tavern or the restaurant?
The tavern.
Okay. You make your way into this busy tavern, and there are all sorts of people of all shapes and sizes, but all of drinking age, in this tavern, just having a really fucking good time. Everybody's got like a smile on their face, and it seems pretty genuine. Like they're not too worried about the goings on right now. Everybody seems to be having a good time, and I need you to roll either investigation or perception for me.
I'd love to.
Are you guys
for
together right now,
investigation.
or did you split up?
Yeah.
Okay, you're together.
I don't think we've had that conversation yet, but maybe we'll talk about it. Let's see. That's going to be investigation. That's a 21.
Okay, with the 21, that will count as the roll for the team. You guys do not see the mayor in here, but you do notice people who look to be of higher social standing up on the second story of this tavern. They seem to be in their own like kind of private areas, with like bottles of liquor and wine, maybe sometimes bottles of mead, depending on which table you're looking at. Some of them seem to be adventurers.
But no mayor, right?
No mayor in this building that you can see.
Any fisherman-looking people?
Oh, there's a ton of fishermen.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Skrunk says, I'm not seeing the mayor here, but, maybe we, the neighbor across the way, Awen said that it was a fisherman that saw Annalise bathing in blood. Maybe we could find him here.
Yeah, let's go ask around. I'm gonna head to the bar first.
Okay.
Approach, and I kind of hop up on one of the little stools and wait for my turn to get a drink.
Okay. You don't have to wait very long. There's a lot of staff at this tavern. somebody comes up to you and says, "What are you having?"
A cold carrot juice and a scotch for my friend.
Carrot juice and a scotch coming up.
Oh, you
And,
remembered.
wait, what'd you say?
Oh, I said, Skunk said that. You remembered. I'm getting a little
Skunk will
lost in
remember
there
that.
for a second. Yeah, Skunk. You remembered. Thanks.
Yeah, you guys get your drinks. One much more alcoholic than the other.
I'm gonna stop the bartenders if they start to walk away. Oh, I just had a couple quick questions.
Yeah, what's up?
While we're here. So, as you know, the drama and Elise, which accusations. There's this reoccurring thing we keep hearing about, something about a fisherman being the one to report this. Would you happen to have any I know there's a lot of fishermen here, but so I imagine you know some of them, right?
I think it was August. He's where is he? He might be here tonight. And the barkeep like kind of gets on her toes and like is looking around over the heads of some of the patrons. And she points to the back left corner and says, "There he is. He's the one drinking alone right now. He's kind of at a table with other people, but he's not part of the group. You'll know what I mean when you see him."
Do you know what he's drinking right now?
It's been a while since he ordered. I think it was an ale. I'm not entirely sure. It wasn't something like super heavy.
Just get me a popular ale.
All right. And she slides a golden ale in front of you.
Yeah.
Both of y'all mark. Or actually, no, Skrunk, you don't have to mark anything. Harvey, I need you to mark 7 gold off of your inventory.
I'm gonna slap down 10, and I'm gonna say thank you for your help here. You have a good one.
Of course. And she takes the whole thing, doesn't even count it, and you guys go on your way. Are you gonna go? You gonna go harass Aegis?
Yeah.
Okay. Or wait, was it Aegis? It was Argus.
August.
I just changed his name in my notes.
Sorry,
Argus.
my bad.
You're good.
Yeah, no. So you guys walk up to this table in the back left. Kind of separated from the rest of the group at the table is a grizzled old dwarven man. So just kind of sitting there, nursing a warm ale. He's been here a while, and he's just kind of lost in thought, looking into his beverage.
Good evening.
Yeah, Skrunk, is he in a booth, you said, or is he just at a table?
He's kind of at the end of a long table.
Yeah, Skrunk takes a chair and slowly drags it and just sits it real close to him. And says,
you do it, it's really
"Hey,
loud.
friend."
People turn and look at you. It's like the scrape of a chair against wood.
Yeah. Skrunk says, "Hey, friends. Heard you're drinking alone. You want some company?"
I got you a drink.
Sure. Oh, that's kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah, I heard you've been keeping the community safe lately.
Yeah, real safe. And Skrunk's just staring him down.
That makes me uncomfortable. No, I'm
Hey.
just a fisherman. I don't work to keep the community safe, really. I guess I would if something came up, but
Well,
But it sounds like you're the one that saved a lot of people by reporting that witch.
I hope so. I just reported what I saw. That was it.
you reported what you saw,
Mm-hmm.
but and I want to lean back in my chair a little bit, or lean back a bit as I sit. It's just that it's been said that you couldn't identify the vampire.
No, but when somebody's got blood dripping out of where a mouth should be, from a hood, and they don't look like they're dying, you can put 2 and 2 together.
You ever seen a vampire before?
I mean,
Argus?
No, but I've seen images of vampire paintings and whatnot, and usually they've got blood dripping from their mouths, so that was a pretty good educated guess.
You ever talked to Annalise before this?
Couple times. She runs around, plays by the docks, even though she's not supposed to. It's a little bit dangerous down there for a kid, you know?
Anything uniquely dangerous?
Well, I mean, just a lot of ropes and nets getting pulled around by ships and people. There's a lot of things you can get caught up in.
Can
Yeah.
can Skrunk make like an insight check to see if there's because he's hearing this concern. He's wondering if this is like just general common sense concern or if there might be something deeper.
Yeah, roll insight.
Okay. And that is going to be a 10.
You get the sense that Argus might have seen some shit regarding people getting like limbs caught in nets and whatnot.
Okay.
And this seems to be coming from a place of genuine concern.
Okay. All right. So you're concerned about this kid. You talked to her after you saw this whole interaction go down?
I mean, no, dude, she was taken away pretty shortly after. Yeah, I think those old ladies that hang out close to the cliff also saw her. I think they saw her bathing in blood or something. So those two things together, I think it's a pretty good chance that she's either engaging something dark or, you know, maybe in league with a vampire. You never know.
Yeah. Well, oh, go ahead.
No, just one more question, if you don't mind. And he finishes his bourbon or scotch, my bad, and he says, "You ever, you're saying that she met with a vampire. Is there anybody in town that you might be concerned might be of the sanguine persuasion?"
I don't think there's anybody in town, but I've heard of vampires coming into towns and basically slaughtering the whole lot. It's been happening a lot on this continent, and I would like us to not be the next. As you,
Fair.
I'm sure you understand.
Well, I guess thank you for your information. Oh, would you happen to know where the mayor is, by the way?
Oh, I think I saw him going into the restaurant next door, or a couple
God
doors
damn
down, with his wife.
All right.
Motherfucker. He better still be over there. I'm losing my
All right.
fucking patience.
All right, let's head out then.
All
Let's
right,
start to
thanks
head
for
out
the
the
beer.
door. I want to stop real fast. Midway as I'm starting to run out and I go back to him. Really quickly, could you just look at this item I found on the beach real fast? And I hand him the silver fishing rod.
Yeah, you found this on the beach?
It was located there.
I've never seen anything like it. This is incredible. It feels
he
like
holding it?
silver, but yeah, he's holding it. He's like turning it in his hands. It feels like silver, but it bends like wood, like a fishing rod.
Yeah, would you know anything about it?
I know that metal shouldn't bend like this. At least not a precious metal. It seems to be usable, but I would honestly hang it on a wall. This looks like art to me.
I've been thinking the same thing. Well, Aegis, you have a good one now. I'm gonna
You
catch up with
too.
Skrunk. I didn't even hear him say that. I kind of just ran out.
And so, Matt, I'm sorry. You said that Aegis was the one who made the report about her bathing in blood, or
Argus
saw-
made the report about her potentially being with a vampire, but he couldn't give any details about
That's
his
right. Thank you so
face.
much.
You did just learn in this conversation that the reason he couldn't give any details is because the man was wearing a cloak and a hood.
Cloak in the hood. Gotcha. Skronk gets up from the table and says, "Yeah, let's just hope you're right about this whole vampire thing. It'd be a shame, if you were responsible for a little girl dying." And he gets up and slaps on the back and says, "Have a good drink, bud," and walks out.
It's better one than the many.
He kind of pauses at that and says, "I used to think the same way, bud. You have a good night," and walks away with Harvey.
Okay, yeah, you guys walk outside. You are now outside of this raucous tavern with one solemn man staring into his beer, and where would you guys like to go?
Can we
I
call
guess
Ripple?
over to. Yeah,
Can we call
I guess
Ripple?
over to. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's kind of catch up with Ripple and see what they're up to.
Okay, yeah. So you guys aren't going into the restaurant?
I think it's probably best to touch base with our team first.
Okay.
That makes sense
Yeah.
to me.
Strong
Yeah.
worst case scenario, you watch the door, okay?
Yeah, I'll post up. I mean, you're just making a call. I think we're fine.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
for the mayor,
yeah.
for leave.
Oh, yeah. He looks at his own, sending his own. Awen hasn't called yet.
No, not yet.
Okay. He says,
Calling him.
"Yeah, I'll keep an eye out."
All right. Dude.
Okay. Wisteria and Ripple, you guys, your sending stones ring. Whatever your ringtone is up to you.
We already started the Hoobastank thing, so it's already, that's what it is for the
Yeah,
team.
everybody's ringtone is Hoobastank. It's all Hoobastank. The soundtrack to this entire campaign is Hoobastank. Yeah. If you guys pick up, you are now currently in contact with Harvey.
Yeah, I pick up.
Is this
Hello?
like a FaceTime? Can they see me?
If you video called, yeah.
I like to imagine he like fat fingered a key and like it cuts and it's right in front of his nose. Hello, Ripple?
Ripple holds it to where only her forehead is in the camera. Hey Harvey, what's up?
Just touching base. We're heading over to one of the is it a diner? It's a diner, right? No.
Yeah,
An
it's like
eatery.
it's like an eatery. I don't know. All these fucking fancy towns tend to just change words around and make. They like to upcharge for shit. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
we're,
I'm not having a good time in this town. I fucking hate this place.
Oh no, there was this shady guy. Ripple, we almost died. Some guy was gonna murder both of us in the street.
What?
What?
Some shady guy.
It's some
Swear
sketchy
I saw
fucking
a
dude
knife.
walking around. Just watch out.
Do
Just
you
watch out
need
for a
us
dude with
to
crazy
come back
eyes.
to you? Or should
I
we
mean,
keep doing our thing?
we're about
Well,
to go talk to the mayor and maybe get into the jail. I don't know what you're up to, but
I
if you
think
want to
we
come be a
have
part of this.
I think we have a good lead on the bookshop owner who raised Annalise. Something
Sounds
was
good.
mentioned about books and magic, so I thought maybe we'd head that way. But if you guys are getting your lives threatened, I don't.
Don't worry,
want
he
to
didn't do
believe you.
anything.
Well, okay.
I looked at. I'm like, they look fine to me.
Yeah, no, but like he was about to do it. Like he was pretty much reaching for his knife.
Was pretty much reaching for his knife, or like
You could just
What-
see it in his
was he
eyes.
reaching for his knife?
Strong, he was gonna reach for the knife, right? He was reaching for it.
Yeah, he was sizing us up for sure. 100%.
Huh. Well, I guess the faster we get our stuff done, the sooner we can get out of the town.
Thank God.
So
Yeah,
good
we
luck
gotta
with
get
the
the fuck out of
mayor,
here.
and then
Have
we'll
fun
go
with
to the
that.
bookshop owner.
Yeah, wait, actually, Ripple, you grew up in this place, right? Or like
I
nearby?
grew like all the way across the continent.
Yeah, what the
Oh my
fuck is
God,
up with
Ripple.
people here?
Matt,
Some
would I
strange
know if
vibes.
people are normally like this here?
Like what?
I guess
In
weird.
particular.
Ripple hasn't had a bad interaction yet, so everybody to Ripple's completely normal.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think maybe our characters are like making this up a little bit more. Like, I think we're just overreacting, but also,
I
Yeah.
mean, like, crime happens on Ursif as it does anywhere else, but from your interactions, yeah, this seems pretty normal. Like, the people you talk to are pretty much like the people you grew up with, just, dudes hanging out.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is pretty normal. I don't know what kind of people you guys have met, but like everybody here is pretty cool to me.
Oh, I don't know, Ripple. These are some sketchy folk.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
kinda
you
look-
turn
Mysteria,
and
do
you see
you
a
feel like
child
they're
feeding
sketchy?
a cat. Like,
Very normal people. It's very nice people. They're like, "Oh, hi there, bud." And I go, "Ugh."
It's like
the
so
child
far
like
everything
looks at
seems
you and like
normal.
weird and just kind of like scampers off.
Mm.
Got a little bit of stranger danger going on.
It's like, no. It's like, no,
Okay.
everything seems fine here. Just old ladies, and I probably stuck myself a couple of times embroidering, but that's about it.
Oh
I
yeah.
did.
Okay, so you guys add your notes that you get +1 to any roll you make involving sewing and embroidery.
Hell yeah.
That's permanent. You learned something today.
Wow.
Character improvement. Let's go. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
We've been having a pretty good time over here. Wisteria and I did some embroidering, and I got a really cool coin.
Wait, can I see it?
Ripple kind of pulls the coin out of her pocket and holds it up in front of the camera, but like still kind of in front of her forehead. She's still not showing her face in the camera.
Harvey doesn't fully know that the camera's even on, so I'm like, is the camera on? He's like smashing buttons. Is it turning
Yeah,
it
no,
off?
like
Is it on
you're the
yet?
one who video called.
I can see you. Can
Scrunk, can you figure out his camera for him? He's like an old person.
No, this is way too funny. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that.
no, Rip? I think. Okay, wait. I think I can almost. I'm like
Okay,
just
well, I'm
smashing
just
random
gonna put the
buttons.
coin away, and then I'm gonna hang up Harvey because Wisteria and I have stuff to do, and you guys need to talk to the mayor. I'll show you the coin later.
All right.
I go to hang up, and as I'm hanging up, before I hit the button, I turn to Wisteria and say, I'm not gonna show him the coin later. And then I hit the button.
Don't.
You guys hang up, and Ripple, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, I get a +2 on saving throws from my aura. That is 27.
27. Do you feel something trying to touch your mind? Do you allow it to, or do you block it out?
I think I'm going to allow it to.
You allow it to, and you see off in the distance, down the road you are currently walking down, far enough that you can't really make out any features. You see a dark figure, seemingly shrouded in robes, just standing in the middle of the road.
Wisteria, we have to go.
What?
Wisteria, I don't know what's happening, but I see the shadow figure they're talking about in the road outside right now.
And I'm like, I lean out the door. What are you talking? Oh.
No, Wisteria, you don't see anything. There's
It's like,
nothing
I'm
down
just
that
like,
road.
it's like, are you sure? I don't.
I'm not like totally sure. You didn't see anything when you looked out there?
I didn't see anything.
Can I look out the door?
You do, and you take a closer look, and the figure's gone.
I mean, I think we have to go check it out, right?
Do we really?
Well, okay, like think about it in the sense of what was his name? I wrote his name down. Arenvald said he had already looked into the leads of the rumors that we're already looking into. He's never talked about something touching your mind, and seeing a figure from the rumors. I feel like it's just more of a lead.
But I was almost done making the hat for Puff Bonnet.
Maybe we could wait. I mean, I guess it's not like super urgent. Like I could finish my embroidery.
I think it's probably an emergency. The sooner we get it done, the better. But we'll be back. I have to finish the hat for Puff Bonnet. It's getting cold.
Can I say to Amanwin, could we take like the stuff for our projects with us? We're really into it now, and we spend a lot of time on ships with nothing to do.
No, absolutely. Take as much as you need.
Oh, amazing.
I'm grabbing like a couple embroidery hoops, a couple things of fabric, some thread.
Yeah, you do that and add it to your inventory.
Nice.
Thank you guys so much. You were all so gracious. Cannot wait to come to another sewing night. We do have to go though.
It was lovely meeting you, dearies.
Thank you. This was actually very fun.
Come
You guys
by
are so
anytime.
sweet. Ripple's like inching backwards out the door to go.
Are you
It's
sure
like,
you
all
don't
right.
want another cup of tea?
Ah,
I
mm,
really wish we could stay. I really do.
It's okay.
But
Don't let us hold you back. Go do what you have to do.
Ripple turns
Thank-
around and is like speed walking towards where she saw the figure.
It's like, bye. We'll probably be back later if we have time. As I'm running behind Ripple's like, God. Like Ripple has like crazy cardio upstairs. Like I climb mountains, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, you guys book
Um,
it down the road. I'm gonna need both of you to make perception checks as you run down the road looking for this figure.
That's a
Perception
6.
check.
Okay, well with a 6 you don't see shit.
Yeah.
That's a 21.
With a 21, you see kind of in the spot that Ripple was pointing to earlier, a small red dot on a piece of the cobblestone.
Ooh, let's do investigation on that here. Let's see here.
I will allow investigation, medicine, or
Or
intelligence.
ooh, okay. I'd rather do wait. You said medication, investigation, or intelligence?
Yep.
Okay, let's try. I rolled intelligence and I got a 16.
With a 16, that's blood. There's a drop of blood there.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna go up to him like just like look at him like Ripple, look right here. Is this where you saw him at?
Is that where I saw him at?
Yeah. Pretty close.
Yes.
Mm.
About that area. I'm looking at the blood too.
It's like,
Not-
oh, that looks like it might be blood. I was hoping.
I
I need you
guess-
both to make one more perception check for me as you're standing here staring at this.
Perception.
17.
Also 17.
With a 17, you both kind of see in the corner of your vision so some white against against a brown backboard. You see a community board, and one of the only notes on it is a missing poster for a man in his early 30s.
Oh.
I want to go grab the missing poster.
Okay,
And
you
read it.
grab it. It's only been posted for about a day.
I'm like,
It's for a human man, 32. He has blonde hair, gray eyes, cleanly shaven, and hasn't been seen in a few days. The posting is only for yesterday, but he was expected back at least 3 days ago from his outing to the forest. Nobody's seen him. It says talk to the clerk in the mayor's office about a reward.
you wouldn't happen to think there's a connection to this, would you?
I definitely think there is. Did the missing poster have his name on it, Matt?
It does. It is Hyur Erickson. Hyur Erickson, spelled like Erickson.
Okay. Thank you. I definitely think it probably is connected. But I don't exactly know how. So I guess we should find out more about here Erickson.
I still think maybe the bookkeeper would be a better idea, seeing as we want to find out what's happening with them and what potential books she may have read, since that's where Amandman said that she might have got a hold of something.
Yeah, I agree. I guess let's go there now and then maybe he might know something about the missing person as well.
mean, it's a bookshop, place of knowledge. What don't they know? Probably a lot, but still.
Yeah, Ripple's gonna start looking for the bookshop.
It's
Okay. Yeah,
have a
you
map.
guys set out looking for a bookshop. You do not have a map. You
Boo.
guys are kind of like walking up and down streets looking for a suitable sign, and you come across in the kind of the middle of the road of this like dirt road where just kind of like small shops, small houses are. You see a barrel cactus just kind of planted in the middle of the road. And we're gonna switch back to Skrunk and Harby. What are you guys doing right now?
We're walking into the eatery, right?
You sure are. So, what are you guys doing? Are you looking around? You ordering something? What's the vibe?
Harvey, do you see the mayor at all? He's a
Uh,
little taller than me.
what does he look like?
He looks like the kid, right? He's a halfling, black hair, probably wore some gold.
Some gold, some gold.
Let's see.
Roll perception.
Oh fuck, we gotta play the game. That's right.
You gotta play the tabletop game.
Oh, that's a long one.
19.
That's a 10.
10 and what'd you get, Tofar?
19.
19 with a 19. Yeah, you spot him right away. He's sitting in a booth with another halfling woman. She's got red hair. You can't really make out too many features because she's facing away from you. And you see them enjoying a nice meal. He's got a somber smile on his face, like he's trying to enjoy his time, but something is weighing on him.
Okay, Skrunk. Who is above mayor?
Oh god, a governor, I think.
Okay.
Are you trying to think? I think we should say that we're from the governor's office. Is that what you're trying to?
I think maybe.
How about a crazy idea? What if we just tell them what we're trying to do? You want to have fun with it?
I want a silly little costume.
You can wear a silly little costume. You got your prestidigitate or whatever, right?
My little amulet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm shooting matching outfits like you. Okay, I don't want to use it to my outfit look like Skrunk's.
Yeah, you also look like an artificer now.
Ooh.
Yeah, good taste. Good taste there. Let's proceed.
Let's get on over there.
Okay.
We saunter over.
You sure do.
And
And the mayor immediately kind of clocks that you guys are walking toward him, and you watch him like mentally prepare to talk to people other than his wife. Continue.
Okay, so do we sit down at the table?
Yeah, let's just maybe not as we're walking over having this conversation. Maybe we don't like strong arm him, but if it gets to that, it gets to that.
Oh, I just meant like are we gonna have a seat? Just looks awkward to stand there in a restaurant.
Yeah, let's take a seat. Sure. Oh fuck, there's only one chair at this table. How about?
Do you guys slide into the booth?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I guess
I'll go next to the mayor.
You slide into the booth next to the mayor.
I'm next to his wife, I guess, and I say,
"Yeah,
hope we're not interrupting anything too important."
I mean, dinner with my wife, but
I love to see it. Romance kept alive.
Love to see a young couple like yourselves. I'm Skrunk. This is my partner, I suppose, Harby. We're with the Adventuring Guild. We've been sent here on some business.
Nice to meet you. I'm Gordon Rathley, the mayor here.
One second. I'm gonna get like an entree going here. Skrunk, do you want anything?
No, Harvey, I'm okay.
Can I weigh one of the waiters down?
Yeah, you do that. And you can order food. Absolutely. We're not gonna roleplay it though.
just order of mozzarella sticks if you have any. And
yeah, you get an order of
Southwest egg rolls.
I'm sorry,
what is this? A BJ's? They got everything on the menu.
Chili's.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
It's Chili's, and I love them.
Okay, yeah, no, sure, it's a Chili's. You got a
Fancy
fucking
Chili's.
sizzling fajita that everybody like turns and looks at because it's like so fucking loud as people as the waiters like walk it down between tables. Everybody's like,
We're trying to have
"Ooh,
a
that looks good," but I bet it doesn't taste as good as it looks and sounds because it never fucking does. It's always a little disappointing. Anyway,
I do love it. I do love that we're trying to have this intense conversation, and we just hear like in the background.
it is an insane sizzle. Like food should not sizzle like that if it's not on like a stovetop or something. Like
Thank you so much.
Harvey, you gotta let that cool off, man. You gotta
No,
let that cool off for
fine.
a second.
I look the hotter the better. That's what they always say.
Mr. Mayor, we're hoping to talk to Annalise over in the holding cell. Your guard said that if we got permission from you, we might be able to talk to her.
and
We're concerning her case.
this has to happen right now.
It has to happen right now.
Yeah.
We're very sorry to interrupt your night.
What's
And
the
trust me, I'm not
urgency?
the one to. What's the urgency? You have a girl accused of cavorting with a vampire, and you don't see the urgency in that.
Well, I mean, she's well guarded right now, and as long as nobody goes near her at night, I would assume she can't pull any of her occult magics.
What do you mean?
Well,
Goes with her at
usually
night.
summonings happen at night, and the sort. Vampires don't like it during the day.
Sir, do you really think a holding cell is going to stop whatever vampire she is being accused of talking to from seeing her?
I think we have a better chance of killing it if it comes into town in front of, a horde of guards. Yes.
And I think personally, we handle it a lot better than guards, and there's less casualties.
I'm
We're
sorry.
professionals.
Who are you?
Harvey Hare, S-Rank Adventurer, and I want to take my little badge out. I'll slide it over to him.
So impressed.
Yeah, you should be.
And what?
The S stands for
What do you know
stupendous.
about vampires?
I've worked alongside a vampire, so a lot.
So you're on the side of the vampires, is what you're
No,
telling me.
wait.
No,
Well,
he's
there's-
cool. He's a
no.
cool one, Harvey.
Yeah.
A cool vampire.
Really cool.
Sure. So, are you just
Go
like
on.
on something, or is there a
Hey,
reason
hey,
you're
hold
trying to
on.
convince, like,
There's no need
confess
for
crimes to me?
There's no need for disrespecting my partner here. Gordon, think of it this way. We're probably pissing you off right now, right? We're interrupting
Yes.
a dinner. Going into that jail cell to talk to Annalise, not the safest thing to do. If we disappear for some reason, if we put ourselves in harm's way, it'd be better for you, right? You get to go on enjoying your night.
No, because that means we do indeed have a security breach, and we should all probably evacuate.
Probably best to find that out sooner than later.
I'd
But who-
rather nothing happen, actually.
Matt, what was the name of the town where we fought the Kikimora?
The town where you fought the King of Kimura, that was Stone Cove in Alvier.
You ever heard of Stone Cove over in Alvier?
No, never heard of it.
You ever heard of a Kikimora?
I've heard tale of them, yes.
And Skrunk is going to open up his shirt just a little bit to show where he was stabbed through the chest by the Kikimora. There's probably like some sort of necrotic like wound still on him.
Yeah, it's definitely
he's-
scarred over, for sure.
Yeah, maybe we'll say it looks like a rotten lightning bolt kind of blast. And he kind of shows it and then ties up his doublet again, and says, "Sir, we have more experience dealing with the vampire threat than you could possibly imagine. Give us a chance here. We could save you a lot of time and energy. And more than anything, I would think you wouldn't want your guards or your people threatened. Why not have a bunch of random adventurers in your town deal with the threat instead?"
Fine. You know what? Fine. You guys can go in. Only a 5-minute visitation.
Gotcha.
So-
Here, you mind like writing that on this piece of paper? He goes, "I don't have paper. How about this napkin right here?" And he hands him a napkin and a quill.
Yeah, the mayor writes down basically the instructions to the guards, like let them in for 5 minutes, then make sure they get out. ensure there are no incidents, watch the whole conversation, and then he signs it at the bottom.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And then he's gonna say, Harvey, I think we're done here. Grab a to-go box. Let's get going.
Yeah. Excuse me. I'll to-go box, please. And,
We don't have to-go boxes.
Oh, I can't. Do I have to carry this plate out and it's still sizzling?
No, we would like if you kept the plate. We have bags.
Okay. What, like bags?
Yeah, and the
You have
waiter brings
bags for your food?
a burlap sack.
Oh, well, what if my meat's gonna get drippings everywhere?
Sorry, man, we're out of boxes.
Oh my god. I'll play your game, restaurant man.
Okay. And he tosses the bag to you.
As
What?
Grunk gets up, he looks back at the mayor and says, "Oh, by the way, one more thing. Yeah, when we went to your house to try to find you, and we saw this kid tearing up your little garden in the front." And he shows the picture.
Roll deception for me. With disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, because
rolled a
let's be real, the
14 on that.
picture's a little. You rolled what on it?
I rolled a 14 to forge this. I thought.
Oh, I heard a 4 originally. Yeah. It
Oh
looks,
no, it was a 14.
Okay. Yeah. No, it looks.
I can roll
pretty
deception
good
if you want.
It looks pretty good. Yeah. Roll deception. Not with not with disadvantage. Just a regular deception roll.
Okay. That's a 18.
18. He's just like, of course. All right. Thanks for telling me. Also, how did you find my house?
Yeah, some dude on the street just told us where your house was. You might want to consider moving, to be honest. He looked fucked up.
He looked fucked up?
Yeah, he had like crazy eyes. He looked a little shaky, you know.
Sword. Sword.
Yeah, no, he was like a dagger, I think, in his pocket.
A huge dagger.
Or was he just happy to see you? Ha ha ha. I'll look into it. No.
Yes. All right, yeah, we'll let you get back to your date or whatever.
Hey.
And Skunk gets up from the table and leaves, I guess.
Hey, don't fuck us over. And he goes back to his dinner.
I want to go over Skunk. Hey, I didn't mention to the
Absolutely,
waiter
sir.
that we Hey, Skunk, I didn't mention to the waiter that we weren't with them actually. I think they're gonna get stuck with the bill.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right.
I'm absolutely okay with that. And Skrunk walking out. I'm going to start using one of my artificer abilities.
Okay.
I'm going to use right tool for the job. So he walks outside, kind of reaches into his like pouch and pulls out just like a very long like accordion style like toolbox that just kind of keeps going on and on as long as his arms go out.
Okay.
Plops it down, opens it up, and he is going to pull out a forgery kit from it. The right tool for the job with thieves tools or artisan tools in hand, which I have. You can magically create one set of artisan tools in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you. The creation requires 1 hour of uninterrupted work, which can coincide with a short or long rest. Through the product of magic, the tools are non-magical, and they vanish when you use this feature again. I guess Skrunk starts to work on this and says, if we got the time, I can absolutely write a better letter for us so we have longer with Annalise.
Sounds good. I'm going to go in there and, I probably shouldn't go back. They're going to bill me. Let's just go. Let's just head to the jail.
Yeah, okay. Maybe if Matt, if you're cool with it, maybe Skunk's working on this as they're walking.
Yes. Would you like to take this opportunity to? I don't think you guys have used too many spell slots, but if you would like to, you can use this opportunity as a short rest.
I'll eat my fajita.
That'd be nice. I would get my magical tinkering back, I think.
Okay. This
cool.
will be a short rest as you work on this forgery. We'll say an hour goes by because that's what the verbiage says. Harvey, what would you like to do during the short rest?
I'm gonna eat my fajita that I took from the restaurant.
You do that. There is grease dripping off the bottom of this burlap sack.
Is there any way I can throw it away, or am I just kind of stuck with it?
They're trash cans every once in a while.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stuff it in there, kind of just, and I'll take a little stretcher and a little breather.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. And while you guys take that short rest, we're gonna cut back to Ripple and Wisteria. Ripple and Wisteria, you're walking down the street and there's a weird fucking cactus in the middle of the road.
Mm.
Can I investigate the cactus from a distance?
You can roll.
But that is -2 and 11.
An 11. Weird placement for a cactus, right?
Yeah.
It's like I'm like, ooh, cactus. I'm gonna just go up and be like, this is. Wanna touch it?
You touch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just like poke at it lightly.
Okay, you do that, and you take 2 piercing damage as you get poked by one of the cactus prickles.
Worth it.
Can I walk up and see if I sense any magic coming from it?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess roll Arcana.
Ew. That's a 4.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
you don't sense shit. This is just a cactus in the middle of the road.
It's like, why is there a cactus here out of all the things?
If you're up close to it, though, you do notice that the cactus seems to be wearing armor.
It's
Hello?
It's like I'm gonna knock on the armor plates. Like, hello?
Yeah,
What?
you make a tung 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 on the armor, and you watch 2 eyes open up, facing you on the cactus, and they look up at you and go, "What?"
Oh,
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Ripple Tidewalker, Paladin of Melora, Champion of the Open Seas. Hello.
Congrats. I'm sleeping.
And you are? Oh, okay.
sorry.
Congrats.
This is kind of a new experience for us. We never actually. We just thought it was a bit strange that there was a cactus in the middle of a road wearing armor.
Yeah, this is where the water is closest to the surface, so I'm just here taking a drink, refilling fluids. I'm awake now.
Are you from here?
Are you?
No, I'm from the other side of the continent, actually. My name's Fallow. Nice to meet you.
Where? I'm also from the other side of the continent. Where are you from?
I'm from Undertow. Where are you from?
Oh, this is so crazy. I'm also from Undertow.
You're from Undertow? Wait, how? Well, I guess it might make sense that we never met. I left there about...
Yeah.
How long ago was Dicius again?
Oh gosh.
6 months. Give or
6
take.
months. Okay, so that given in-game time, I left there about a year ago. Bring it over.
I also left Undertow about a year ago.
How did we not run into each other?
I didn't get out much.
Oh, you're a paladin. You're with Melora.
Yep, right out there on the bluffs. Didn't leave the monastery too much.
I brought a friend there once to revive them. Nice folk. I had to kill a deer to do it though, so that was something.
Oh.
But
so how long have you been here in this town?
About 2 days.
Have you been hearing any of the rumors going around?
Yeah, they don't concern me much. I'm just here for plants.
Well, we're here for the rumors.
Oh, would you happen to have seen any blood lilies around? My boss is very interested in them. He sent a group out to try and find one a while ago, months ago, but they haven't returned, so he sent me out to look for these specifically.
I want to turn to Asteria and just kind of make this face of like, who's your boss?
We're very, he's just very interested in plants.
Oh, I also know a guy who's really interested in plants.
Wow, small world. He's like a gardener or something?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting that it is here. You wouldn't happen to know where a bookstore is here?
Yeah, 3 doors down to the left.
Okay, 3 doors down to the left. Okay. I think we should keep on moving then. It was nice to meet you, fellow. Hope you have some luck with finding that blood lily, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, good
thanks. Let
luck
me know if
with
you see
whatever
any.
that is.
Yeah, whatever that is. Come on, Ripple, let's go.
We go 3 doors down to the
And I'm like,
left.
You
I
do
think we
that.
have to leave. You're terrible at lying. We can't do this.
It is about now 9 o'clock ish at night. There is a light still on. You see a candle light kind of in the back of the bookshop, and you see a shadow pass in front of it every once in a while. It seems like somebody is still in there.
It's like, well, no time like the present. Somebody's still awake, so I'm gonna go up and just knock on the door.
Yeah, you knock and you hear from the back. It's really faint. I'm not gonna make you roll to hear it though. He goes, "We're closed for the day. Come back tomorrow. Sorry."
We're not actually here for shopping. We're here to ask some questions about Annalise.
It's like silent for a few seconds, and then you hear back. I would really rather you talk to me tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, please.
We're trying to, time's kind of the essence. We're here to help.
I understand that. I need some time.
What do you think, Ripple? Do we have?
I just don't know that we have time.
Okay, let's try this again. It's very important that we talk to you right now. This is a dire situation, and it could be life or death. If you could please just give us just a moment of your time.
Well, I know it's gonna be death. It's how this always works. They're gonna keep making
Well,
up stories about her, and then she's gonna die.
well, we're trying to help prevent that. So if you could please just work with us.
I mean, good luck. Hold on. And he comes to the door and opens it up. In front of you is a shorter man. He looks to be in his early 50s. He's got his black hair, kind of like salt and peppered as grays are coming in, swooped up and to the left. He's wearing kind of like roundish glasses, large round glasses. And he's covered in dust currently. He says, "What? I'm busy."
So we just want to know about any strange behavior you may have experienced with Annalise within these last couple of days.
I'm going to tell you the same thing I told everybody. She hasn't exhibited any strange behavior. She's just been
So,
herself. She's just been a kid.
okay,
You
so
think we could take a look around her room?
I would prefer you didn't, but like that's kind of a breach of privacy, and I don't know who you are.
oh, that's really rude of us. Actually, we're actually from the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, good mercenaries.
I wouldn't say sure. Here,
You get paid to kill
my
things, right?
investigations maybe kill things if absolutely necessary,
Yeah, so
but we're
mercenaries.
more just okay. Sure, let's go with that. This is my friend Ripple Tidewalker.
We know a lot about vampires, and we are fighting for Annalise. We are on your side, and we want to prove her innocence.
All right, I guess.
We have a pretty good track record of fighting vampires. What are we like at now? Like two right now? Three? Two? I
You've
don't
killed a
know.
few.
Yeah, I'm like,
Quite a
I can't
few.
quite a few. So if you don't mind, we just want to take a look around, see if anything we can do to help our investigations. We're working with our other friends, and they're looking for stuff as well to get help.
Can
Fine.
while we're talking, cast Detect Evil and Good again?
Yes, absolutely. You do that, and you sense a dark presence coming from a bookshelf near the back of the store.
Mm.
Do you think we could come inside and talk to you for a bit, sir? Did we get his
Sure.
name?
No. His name is Arthur. He does not give you a last name.
Arthur. Okay. It's like, once again, nice to meet you, Arthur. I'm Wisteria. This is Ripple Tideworker. We're going to do everything we can to help this little girl.
I'm sure you will.
Arthur, do you mind if I just take a look at one of your bookshelves real quick?
Yeah, just
You-
if you want to buy something, it's gonna have to be tomorrow. I've already locked up the register
Absolutely.
and everything.
Absolutely, understood. I'm gonna walk back to the bookshelf that I sensed the dark presence from.
You do that, and you pull the book. It's bound in red. It has kind of, so it's like a bright red as the cover, and the text on the front is in a darker, almost blood red. And the title is "The King of Nightmares and Mass Hallucinations." And we are going to cut to Skrunk and Harvey. Skrunk and Harvey, what are you guys doing right now?
It's been an hour, right?
Yeah,
It has been
I
an
think
hour.
it's been an hour.
It's been an hour. You're good to
Harvey,
go.
We're heading into the-
I was gonna say, if you're cool, you cool if we just open the scene at the jail cell?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think we're in front of the guards, and I'm looking at Edward, and I show him the forged paper with the mayor's forged signature at the bottom.
He just kind of
say-
scans it and is like, "Yeah, go on in."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It says essentially, give them as much time as they need. Don't worry about observing them.
Yeah, no, Edward does not. The other guard like starts to follow. He's like, the mayor said not to. It's fine. Leave him be.
Yeah, officer.
He like shoots daggers at you, just like just glaring at you.
Yeah. Let's go, Skrunk. The investigator's here.
You guys walk into the jail, and it is a cobble building, very gray and cold. You see two cells in this main room that you've just walked into, along with some desks outside of the cells, where you would assume guards like do paperwork and stuff. They're like cupboards and crates. You would assume filled with supplies, and a staircase downward. The two cells in this room are empty.
Okay. Oh, they're empty.
I'm
They're
still
empty.
here. I'm just standing up.
Both of them are empty.
Both of them are empty, but there is a staircase downward.
I see. Got you. Okay. Nothing weird in these. Maybe just like a passing glance at these two as we go down the stairs.
You don't even have to make a roll for it. Yeah, they're just empty cells. There's a bed hanging off of chains. There seems to be a bucket in the corner and a small mirror.
Interesting. Hobby down the stairs, yeah?
Yeah, down the stairs.
Cool. Skrunk takes off his sunglasses and his eyes are totally dilated as he
Okay.
walks into I assume the darkness.
It is.
Do I
dark.
hear anything strange?
You hear?
Oh man, I have dark vision. Did you know that?
Yeah. No, I'm fully aware. Harvey, do you have dark vision?
No. I'm just gonna have
Harvey,
I'm
it's
just gonna hold
so
the back of
dark.
Skrunk. gonna grab the back of
You're like
Skrunk's shoulder.
stumbling down this staircase, but Strunk with his dark vision is just so big and strong that he leads you through.
I've got you, Harvey.
Yeah, no, you guys get to the bottom of this staircase, and it is a dark room. Skrunk, to you, you see kind of like a similar setup to before, except this time with one cell. It seems to be bigger than the other two, and lying on the bed, hanging from chains, is the form of a child. She seems to be sleeping right now. Harvey, it's dark. You don't really see much.
Skrunk, are we there yet?
Yeah, we're here. Do you need a light, bud?
Yeah, don't worry, I got this. Is there anything I can really see in the dark? I know it's super dark, because I kind of like making a vague outline.
You can kind of see that there are bars in front of you. You would assume that's where the jail walls and door are.
Don't worry, Squink. I think I got this with the light here. And I'm gonna cast light at one of the bars.
Okay, you cast light on one of the bars, and like the orb of light just kind of sticks to it. And let's see. Annalise wakes up. She sits up and is like, "What? Why?"
Hey, sorry, I'll turn it down a
Hey,
little.
kiddo.
Make it a little dimmer.
That's bright.
Yeah, sorry, I'll just turn it down a little.
What? Who
Hey.
are you? You're not guards.
Yeah, no, we're not those fuckos outside. I'm Skrunk. This is Harvey. We're here to potentially help you.
Please help me.
What's going on? What happened? We want to hear your side.
He won't leave me alone, and I need both of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, god damn it. If this kid's casting magic, oh man.
Oh,
About to start throwing hands.
11.
Thank goodness. That's a 18.
Okay. Harvey, you feel something tug at your mind. We'll get to that in a second. Skrunk, you also feel something tug at your mind. You can decide whether or not you let it in or not.
Fuck no, he doesn't.
Okay, yeah, you block that shit out. Harvey, behind this little girl, behind her hanging bed, you see the familiar visage of the Nightmare King wrapped in black cloth and a black robe, face obscured, and that is where we're going to end this session.
God damn it. Well, she definitely did it, guys.
Or maybe not. Who knows?
Well, maybe
you haven't
know
caught
what?
her in
Maybe
anything yet.
we legally can't.
We don't know this.
I don't know, man. She seems
Is
like a little
it her
freak.
doing it, or is it the vampire whose entire shtick is illusions? You never know.
I think we're about to find out.
You are about to find out. Chat, thank you so much for hanging out. We've got a little bit more of a mystery for you. I think it's going to be about 2 more sessions until we finish out this arc. Guys, thank you so much
Got a
for playing.
speed run.
See ya.
Alrighty, chat.
See ya.
We will see you again next week for more Time of Blood. Until then, it's been our pleasure to serve you. Thank you and good night.